Hello everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to Laurence Plays, where we are playing XCOM because we're masochists basically. Hello Tack, welcome to the stream. And yes, I seem to have lots and lots of money, but very little of anything else. So no, it's not quite that bad. So at the moment we have the B team, or possibly even the C team. I'm not quite sure. A bunch of rookies anyway, heading out in the Whippet to head up to investigate this crashed supply ship up here. It's got some floaters in it, sure, but we're not expecting them to be too much of a problem because they are just floaters, and at least they don't have psionic abilities. They're not that amazing at shooting, so hopefully this won't be too horrific a mission. I often, and I know I say that frequently, and it turns out to be absolutely and then everybody dies. So we shall see. But the good news is, or the bad news is, we also have a base up here, which I'm pretty sure is floaters. The good news is we have a base up here, which I'm pretty sure is floaters, and that means we should potentially be able to harvest a steady supply of these supply ships, and that's where elerium comes from. At the moment, as long as we go out and start and kill lots and lots of aliens and sell all their weapons and things, we're not going to be hurting too much for money. So from an entirely pragmatic point of view, I don't need to worry so much about keeping the skies clear of UFOs and shooting everything down and so on. So it's not going to be the end of the world if we lose some points from leaving this base up here. There's another one down. Oh yes, down here. This one I'm fairly sure is significantly scarier. I believe this one is Snake Men, and therefore also has chrysalids in it. At some point I probably should deal with that, but I also kind of don't want to. The other big push we're doing at the moment is with psionic learnings. So over here we have a bunch of soldiers doing some psionic training. So far, 2 of them have managed to complete it. It takes apparently a random amount of time, between 30 and 60 days, to complete. Gort turned out to be absolutely hopeless at psionic anythings. Mark turned out to be really quite good. Now, I don't know for sure how 65 fits in, but normally, with most attributes, you can't get higher than, I want to say, 70 as a starting score. So if that is the case, then Mark is very nearly maxed out, and Gort is very nearly minned out. So we'll let them train up a bit. As you can see, I've taken Gort out of training because there's no point in having him trying to learn about psionicisms when he's only got a strength of 6. We might as well try and boost the skill of the people who are actually vaguely useful at it. I do have a third psionic lab being built, so we'll potentially use that to cycle in some more soldiers once we find out who's good at it. And also we've transferred a load of people over here, so we've got a load of soldiers here who one of whom has an actual name, the rest of whom are nameless ones, and they're all in psionic training, so we'll eventually find out whether they're any good or not as well. So I think that's probably enough prevarication. Oh yes, and finally, over here, over here, we are also manufacturing the Avenger to go off and go and try and give the aliens a bit of a spanking. It's going to take 32 days to do it because I only have 30 engineers, but I think I've hired some more. So we'll once they arrive, we'll be able to get that going a little bit quicker. And then over in Cigar Box, we are also building up some more No, we're not. We're building some Psyamps. I would also like to build some flying suits once we have a bit of elerium, because I'm a bit short of those. But that's a thing for later. At the moment, we're flying up here, and by the looks of it, it's probably going to be nighttime by the time we get up there. So it's going to be a go out and throw flares all over the place. On the plus side, it's an ice field mission, which means we don't have to worry about buildings, which is good. So it's going to be very, very flat and open. Actually, to be honest, I'm not sure whether that's a plus side or a minus side. But either way, we're going to go in there and we're going to see what we can do. Oh yes, and hello Madman and No Guard. I didn't say earlier because I was too busy talking about introductions and what the plans are for today. So yes, let's swoop in here. Let's go in and do a nighttime floater eradication of a supply ship wreck. So who have we got in this one? We have people with actual names. Good. So Joel is packing the ludicrous launcher. And everybody else is probably. Why have you got your stuff arranged like that? That's silly. Put that over there and put that down there so you can get it out. If you, I mean, if should there be a crisis that requires a medikit, you'll be able to pull it out a bit more quickly. I don't know why we're even bothering to bring the psionic football with us. Still, it's kind of pointless, but it's there, so meh, whatever. Right, we do have a lot of electroflares though, so let's give them an extra one. Let's save that as a loadout, and then just go through here and try and give this to everybody as much as possible. It's going to complain oh, this person's not strong enough. Bagel, why are you so weak? Put the grenade down. The lights are probably more useful than the grenade. Actually, no, don't put the grenade down. Put the med kit down, and we'll give that to somebody a bit stronger. Needs to do more. Bagel needs to do a lot more lifting. Oh no, Philios can manage a med kit. Excellent. So let's just equip everybody as appropriate. Through here, Zucker can't even carry. Wow, that's really weak. Okay, well, you can drop the prox mine then. We don't. It's not like we ever actually use them, and they're not going to be great against floaters because they, well, as the clue's in the name really. Floaters have this habit of being a little way off the ground, and therefore it's difficult to get them with a prox mine. So I'm doing this in order to make sure everybody has 2 lights. There are 2 lights, as Picard says, and this should allow us to illuminate the battlefield reasonably well. Okay, there we go. Now the problem with this is it does mean the nutcase with the blaster launcher is right at the front of the Sky Ranger, which is a little bit silly. Maybe we shouldn't do that. You know what? Let's give him the standard loadout again. There we go. And we'll give somebody at the back of the Sky Ranger with a decent strength score, like Caladrian. There we go. She's got a good accuracy. You don't actually need to be able to shoot straight to use the launcher, so we'll give this to you. Have one of them. Have one of them. Don't have one of them. There we go. I mean, don't have one of them either. I do have one of those, but not that. There we go. That seems like a good loadout. What? Why are you no, not that one. That one. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that's a pretty good loadout. He's got the in fact, let's put that in his other hand. He's got the blaster launcher for when we want to, I don't know, crack a hole in the top of the UFO or something. Not there'll be any point in doing that because we don't have any flying armor. So to be honest, actually having him with that gun might be a bit pointless. Let's just go in and see what happens. So I think it's Joel is the person at the front, wherever he is. There he is, and he's got a smoke grenade. He's not got a smoke grenade. Metbar, give it your smoke grenade. Right, we'll give that to Joel. Actually, Sophia's got one as well. We'll put that back in his leg. There we go. Okay. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. So we're going to have Joel pop some smoke, and then we're going to have other people throw out what do we call them? It's some light so we can see a little bit better. So we are right up against the edge of the map here, and in fact we are right up in the corner. So that's actually a pretty good landing, except that I think this is the edge of the UFO here. So whilst we are right in the corner of the map, which is a good landing place, Pete has put us right up against the side of the UFO for landing, which is a bit ridiculous. I suppose I shouldn't really be surprised. It's the sort of thing he tends to do. So yes, right. This is the smoke grenade. So we'll put the smoke grenade there. Then we'll put a light. Where can you actually get this to? And ideally, I'd like to put it over here. This might be managing. Aggressive parking perk, yes. Where can you actually put this? Okay, that'll do. Yeah, so that is the corner of the map. So we are safe from, hopefully safe from any flak coming in from this, or anything coming in from this direction, because this part of the world does not exist. So we'll pop the smoke, end the turn and pop the smoke. So then as the guys come running out of here and drop down and start looking out this way, they'll be at least slightly covered. You say when you find a good parking space, no god. I mean, I would argue this is not a good parking space. This is barely counts as a parking space. This is just yeah, there is a space on the ground, but I'm pretty sure he could find somewhere better. So let's blow the smoke grenade like that. Aliens, aliens, aliens. Opening closey, opening closey. There we go. Right. So now we have the smoke. So we have defenses. So now we can drop Sophia down to here. So at night time, it turns out the puddles of water look like the dark voids of space, which is poetic and possibly appropriate. I'm not sure. Let's put some more torches out because I don't like this darkness. Actually, let's look over this way first. So as I said, this is the edge of the UFO, as predicted. Pete, what you doing? We've talked about this before. But let's put a torch out over here like that. There we go. So this area, so far, so clear. Good. I approve of this. Let's move Joel out to about here. Joel, you're really slow. 55 time units is not very many. But also, let's continue with the illuminating plan. And put this over here. There we go. There might have been a bit of a splash when that landed, but it seems it can glow through the ice. That's fine. Okay, so we've got a good amount of light out here. We know that we're pretty sure there's nothing out this way. So I think that means it's now safe to bring some more guys out of the Sky Ranger. And just generally do a general deployment, spread people out a little bit. You know, the traditional sort of deployments we used to do back in the olden days when we didn't have people with flying suits. Now, I think actually I am going to put another light down here. I don't think it's actually necessary because it looks like the UFO produces its own light, but I'm kind of paranoid. So, what do you mean? Oh, there's a UFO lid, isn't there? The upper floor. No, there isn't the upper floor. Okay, oh, it's the Sky Ranger getting in the way. All right, we'll move you forward one. As I say, I don't think this is necessary, but I feel like I would feel really stupid if a floater came around this corner and I didn't see it because it was dark. My biggest worry at this point, or a worry I have at this point, is that a floater might try and come over the top of the UFO and cause us issues like that. In fact, you know what? Let's run Calcim all the way up here and then look back this way, just in case there's one lurking above the Sky Ranger. Because that's the sort of trick I certainly wouldn't put past the aliens. They're cheeky sods like that, and yeah, I don't trust them. Now, from here, I feel like I might as well split into two squads. One squad can come down this side here and just go straight into the UFO. The other squad can sweep around the outside, like a trailer park girl. No, and then go in the other way. I suppose secret option number two. I don't know how many options I've said. Is to punch a hole in the wall over here with the blaster launcher, and then go in the back door. But I'm not. I don't know. That feels like a waste of blaster bombs, mostly. So I think I won't do that. We'll just deploy and deploy and deploy in the traditional way. Just spread everyone out a little bit outside the Sky Ranger. That'll kind of do, I suppose. You, Jeremy, you can run forwards to there. We'll leave you there with the blaster launcher for now. So I think we're probably in a reasonably good starting position here. We've got a bit of cover from the smoke. We've got lights out, light coverage of basically the whole area we can see. So if there are any aliens within visual range, we would be able to see them because of the lights. So as in we've lit up the entire area that's within visual range. There's a little bit of a dark patch down here, but I think we'd still be able to see an alien that was here. So I think we're reasonably covered. So now it's a case of let the aliens have a turn and see what they do. Not a lot is the answer. Okay, I can live with that. The aliens not doing a lot is probably quite good for my survivability. So I think if we move Metbar forwards to here, and then probably another light because he's still got both of his. So if we put this, the question is how far can he throw far enough for this to be worth it? Can he put this about here? Yes, he can. Excellent. Right, so that he's just thrown it off into the darkness, but that means it's now illuminating this area out here. So as we advance, we'll be able to see any hostiles as we get out there. We'll do the same down this way as well. Blake, move to there. Oh, we found one. Awooga. Okay, maybe my coverage wasn't quite as good as I thought it was. Let's move you, Philios, move you to there, and I think that gives you a shot on him. It does. Nice shot. Only hiring people who can actually hit the broadside of a barn with a plasma rifle seems to have paid off. I approve of that shooting. Let's move you to there, even though it means you won't be able to shoot. Puts you in cover, just in case anything comes around the corner. You didn't just fire, so we'll put you there by the other wheels. You can carry on a little bit further this way, as was plan A. Oh, we found another one. Okay, there's many of them. The problem is now he's kind of in the way. Let's move him back out of the way to here, because then we can get these guys over here just to start shooting, and that's basically what they're going to do. Oh yeah, I'm sure there will be plenty more opportunities to miss. So there's going to be lots of aliens around here. But yeah, that one is now in a suitable place that we can get the guys over here to open fire, and he won't be able to see them. So even if they hit him and don't manage to kill him, oh there we go, there's a miss, just as requested. But to be honest, if the second shot, as long as one out of 3 shots hits, I'm basically okay with that. How is Bagel at throwing? pretty good. 69. Nice. I'll take that. He might not be very strong, but he's good at throwing. So if we take that and put this down here. Okay, maybe throwing range has something to do with strength after all. I mean, that makes sense, I'll admit, but it's still slightly annoying. So he's got a throwing accuracy 61, which is still pretty good, and a strength of 38. Let's see how far he can throw a grenade. And by a grenade, I mean an electro flare. I may have to advance a little bit before we can put these things out here. Oh, that's pretty good. It's not quite as good as the last one, but then he's a little bit further back, so, you know, I can't complain too much. Well, I can, but it won't do any good. Right, we'll do now a little bit of advancing up to sort of this sort of line here. And then we can start sort of pushing forwards in future turns. So we'll take, what do I reckon, about 6 soldiers this way and 8 the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this group is going to advance down this side around the outside of the UFO, around the and basically do the outdoor exploration. The rest of them are going to wander inside and do an indoor hunt, and go and see what there is in the way of indoor aliens, if they can move far enough, which most of them can't. I feel like these guys are a little bit exposed. I guess I'll run them over to the edge of the UFO in a future turn. That'll have to do for now. Yeah, because there's a bit of cover down here behind the UFO, but they can't really get to it. They just don't have the movement for it. A lot of, as I say, I need to train the movement speed of all my troops, which is why I get so excited when I complete a mission and somebody gets a +4 to their move, because that means in the future they'll be able to move an entire extra square, which is amazing. But we've got so many people with movement speeds of about 50 or 55 that it's just a bit pathetic. Are there any more outside? I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more outside. I would expect there to be at least 4 aliens lurking around outside the UFO. That's just a sort of a gut feel, I suppose. I don't have any real evidence to back that up, apart from sort of experience, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was about that. I would expect there to be. I would be surprised if there were fewer than 4 outside. Just based on, as I say, a gut feeling and what we typically seem to see. These guys are going to need to come down this way. Presumably, yes, they can't walk, they can't swim. That's fair enough. I think it's going to be, yeah. Actually, no, it is fair. Oh, there's one. It is genuinely fair enough because they're wearing power armor, which is probably extremely heavy, and the water's also very cold, which probably doesn't have any detrimental effect at all. Well, 2 of those shots were very good. The third one, I don't know what he was doing there. It went very, very wide, but you know, he got the kill on his. He got the kill with the first shot, so it doesn't really matter that the others were a bit all over the place. So that's 3 outdoor aliens so far. Fits with the sort of kind of fits with my predictions. Let's run you forwards to about here. See what you can see, CC. In fact, while you're there, let's put another light out, because I think another light down, because I think having lots of lights out there is an excellent idea. Oh, actually, let's not, because that'll completely run you out of time units. So let's put you into cover over here, which is my original plan for you. Can you get to here? No. Where can you get to that's in cover? All right, that'll do. So let's put. Fine. I didn't really want. No, I don't know what I wanted to do. Let's just move these 2 guys over here. They're currently the advance party, and then we'll have these 4 as the rear guard. I mean 5 as the rear guard. And then we can hopefully burst around here, and or at least pop out, throw a light, and then consider our options in the next turn. Ideally, we want to get maybe one person jumps out, throws a light, the second one runs around, has a quick look around this corner, and then runs back again. I don't know if I'm going to have the speed to do that though, which is why my guys with the really high speed scores, who are great for scouting, are so appreciated. Let's put another light down over. Actually, no, there already is one over here. Let's not bother. I think we've got enough light in this area, and we're probably going to need more as we get further down here. Okay. Alright. So we'll start up at the top here, because Calcium is going to have a long, long way to move in order to get all the way around, because he's got to swing all the way over to this corner and then all the way down the long side of the map. So we need him to move quite a long way. So but he does have a movement speed of 50, which is quite good. And then similarly, Metbar is almost 59. That's also fair. That's pretty good. It's not quite as good as 60, obviously, because it's one less or one fewer if you're being pedantic. But it'll keep him. It'll keep him in the keep him in the right sort of area. Right. So I'll run 2 of them. Yeah, let's run 2 through between these puddles, and then the other 3 can come around and hug the edge of the spaceship. I don't mind moving them a little bit further. Well, actually, it's getting a bit dark down here. Let's put down another light. Ooh, this is Frederick's second light, so he's almost run. This is going to be his last one. But if I put this down here, then that'll illuminate this area quite nicely. The flares are actually quite effective. They have a good coverage area. It's so then it makes the night missions a little bit more palatable. Now, it's part of the reason they're so effective is because we're playing on an ice sheet map, and they're just basically flat. Yes, they've got occasional little hummocks like this and occasional rocks, but basically the whole area is dead flat apart from some slight holes, so it makes it pretty easy to deal with. Where's the guy who got a light out? Here it is. Glob, I want you to move to here. I want you to throw this to over here somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's right on. Is that on the edge? Yeah, that might be right at the edge of the map. Excellent. We are making good progress then. Can you get to? You can get. No, you can't. You can get to here and have a quick look, and then have a quick run away, and then we'll bring the rest of the squad round to join you as well. I'm not sure what I'd have done if I'd found an alien. Probably screamed, but yeah, maybe I overextended myself a little bit there. I wonder if it's possible to throw a light off the edge of the map. That'd be a good way to waste them, wouldn't it? Yeah, everybody just form a nice orderly queue along here. That's a great idea. Have you guys all gone? Yes, you have. The only person who hasn't gone is this guy up here, Jeremy, who's just sitting up there patiently manning the massive rocket launcher. But that might be quite useful if we find an alien that we don't manage to shoot. So far, things have gone reasonably well, though. My finger in the air estimate of how many aliens were going to be hanging around outside did suggest there would be one more, but I have very little actual evidence for this, apart from just a sort of a gut feeling. Oh, there's the edge of the map. Nice. Right, so let's bring you over here. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back over around this way, and in order to get past this lake, because that's blocking from the edge of the map all the way over to here. So they are going to have to come back and basically hug the side of the UFO. But let's pop someone out over here. Have a quick look-see, like that. That is producing enough light to light up basically this whole area, I think. So actually, maybe that is it for aliens who might be lurking around outside. We might have dealt with them all. That's quite good. Might well mean there's going to be more of them inside, but we should. I guess we'll find out as we start to assault the UFO. But you know what? Let's, for completeness' sake, out of range. Let's not bother. Right, you have kind of moved. Go over this way then. And you might as well run this way as well, because there's no point in him just lurking up there. Maybe I'll probably send one of these guys over just to check out this corner because I'm paranoid, but I'm pretty sure that now every single remaining alien is lurking somewhere inside the supply ship. Okay, let's let them try and prove me wrong. I mean, they may well end up popping out of the doors. That is the thing that aliens do sometimes try and do. So we may find that when Zucker has another look around this corner here, that he discovers something unpleasant, like that. Now, I could try and bring this guy down here, but he wouldn't be able to shoot anything once he got there, so alright. Zucker, it's up to you. Just shoot that alien in the face, please. Thank you. Now, this is the wonder of using the heavy plasmas. They are kind of overpowered, and they will easily take out a floater with one hit, so you don't need to worry at all about leaving them. Oh, Sophia's run out of lights. you don't need to worry at all about leaving any wounded, because you just won't. You don't get wounded with a heavy plasma. Not when the enemy are floaters. Maybe ethereals or mutons, yes, but these guys, they can't take the plasma. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Well, Sam can go back into cover quite deliberately. Sophia, you can walk to here and still shoot. Excellent. And get back into cover as well. Nice. Can you shoot a bit more accurately, though? Yes, you can. Excellent. Good. I approve of that. Let's get you back over here again. And then let's bunch up the rest of the go. Actually, let's move Levin to here. Because that way, if anything does come out of the door, he might be able to. There's a very, very small chance of him doing something about it. He's almost certainly not, because he's down to about 24 time units. So whatever comes out of the door is probably going to have more time units than him. And I believe the way reaction fire works is it's a formula that takes into account how many time units each unit has left and what their reaction times are. So, or what their reaction score is rather. So you've got time units and reactions down here. So if you've got a bad reaction score, then you're doomed. If you've got not very many time units left, also doomed. But if both of those numbers happen to be big, then there's a very, very small chance that you might actually, shoot something. So if you want to actually pull off a reaction fire shot, your best bet is to make sure the person doesn't do anything at all on the previous turn. Let's put that away again, because you're not going to get a chance to use it. We've explored everything now. Actually, not quite. I did say we were going to go round here, didn't I? And just check this corner. I'd be very surprised if there was an alien hiding in this corner, because we've explored most of it now. But you never know. Right, let's bring this chappie down as well, because we might as well let him have a bit of a let him join in and have a bit of the fun if we can get him out there and bring him in with a laser pistol. Okay, so that's everybody. Everybody moved now. Let's let the aliens have a turn. See if any of them are brave enough to pop their heads out of the UFO again. Right, Levin, you're up. Nothing on this side. Joel, your turn. Nothing on this side. Excellent, I think. Is it excellent? I'm really not sure. Joel, you have a pathetic number of time units. Has anyone not got a pathetic number of time units? Caladrian, you're my best bet. Okay, we'll move Joel back over here, and we'll stick Caladrian here, so he can go over and play... no, here. So he can go over and play the game of knocking on the alien door and running away in the next turn. See if there's anything interesting in there. Okay, so over here, 54 presumably, 52, 54, 52, 55, 51, 54. Oh my god, why is everybody so slow? Fine, I guess we'll use Levin then, because he's... No, actually not noticeably faster than anybody else. This is terrible. All these people are so slow. Jeremy's no better, although he does have a pistol, which means he can do a bit more. He can move further and then shoot. But oh, what about these guys? Met bar on 59. That's again not great. Better, but not great. Calcium on 60. That's sort of the lowest number that I would count as actually being useful. Everybody's so slow. Oh, I need some scouts. Oh well, we'll let the aliens have another go, and then we'll try knocking on the door and see what happens. Okay, right. Let's start off with Caladrian, because he is a little bit faster. Move to here. Open the door. Peek inside. 33 time units. Step inside. Look around. Look around. Nothing there. Good. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this. Actually, let's take one more step and look up here. Okay. Okay. Good. I'm just being possibly a little bit too paranoid there. Right. Okay. So we can now advance everyone up, and we'll do this sort of operation very, very slowly invade the UFO. I don't think it does actually, Jeremy. You've got the blaster rifle, yeah, the blaster launcher, yeah, but you haven't lost any time units. So if you overload an XCOM operative, So the weight here goes above their capacity to carry. Then they do start to lose time units. But if you just bring them up to what they're capable of carrying, then they tend to be okay. So yeah, you're actually where you spotted someone. Where have you spotted someone? Oh, there. Goodness sake, Caladrian, what are you playing at? Okay, I know it's a bit smoky in there, but even so, this is how we get into trouble in this game. There is everything in the way. Okay. I don't know how many time units those guys get. Where's Sonic Football Man? Sophia. You should look at your time units. Let's have a look. Let's find out how many time units this guy gets. Oh yes, I changed psionic wet things to only work on line of fire. With line of fire, that's kind of sucks, but oh well. Hoist by my own rebalancing of the game. I don't actually care all that much. I don't think he's going to be able to come over, come out the door and shoot us in one turn, because I don't think floaters are that fast. In the XCOM remake, they are pretty quick. They do this sort of weird flying, swooping thing where they cover quite a lot of ground very, very quickly. But in this game, I don't remember them being particularly quick. I might be wrong, and I might be going to regret saying this, but we shall find out the hard way. Okay, I thought having the weight shown up here was standard. Maybe not. Yeah, it is definitely, if they're overweight, then they get slowed down. You know, just like real life. But if they're, yeah, as long as their strength can deal with the amount of stuff you give them, then you're absolutely fine. Right, let us breach, said the. Okay, it's not there. Move to there. Oh, thank you very much for the sub, Johan. Much appreciated. Welcome to your 6th month. Woohoo! Thank you. Right, let's see if he's come over this way. Joel, open the door. There he is. Right, so he's making his way towards the door, but hadn't managed to get to it yet, or hadn't managed to get through it. That's not what you're supposed to do there, Joel. You're supposed to, you know, shoot him and hit him. Yeah, like that. Sorry, you're supposed to shoot him, hit him, and kill him. That's an important 3-step process. And then get out of the way. Ooh, a new icon. Very nice. Yes, you're now now properly trained by the looks of the icons. Doubly trained, in fact. I'm not sure if moving up to does moving up to your 6th month of being a subscriber count as evolving. I'm not quite sure. Yes, very well trained. Right, let's try and get people into the UFO, but still in cover. That's all of the cover. Yeah, that's all of the cover at the moment. These guys are so slow, I'm not going to try and run them around to get them behind here. I mean, maybe they could. Yeah, he could get to there. But if something came down the lift here and went, oh, boo, then he'd be in trouble. So we'll do this, then we'll advance these guys up here, and we'll do them 3 at a time. Actually, I could just put them over here, actually. This is probably safe. Yeah, let's get them around here. Otherwise, we'll never actually get anywhere. Let's leave Jeremy somewhat somewhat at the back, because yeah, he's. I don't want to. I just have this horrible image of him reaction firing with the blaster launcher and destroying absolutely everything, and me being very, very sad. All right, Bagel, you go and have a look around the corner over here, just in case. Good. I approve of that. 0 is a number of aliens that I approve of, even if it does mean they'll all be upstairs somewhere. Get everyone in and into cover. You have not been. I haven't got a good bloke. Put you there. Okay, that's nearly everybody in the UFO. Excellent. Oh yeah, we're gradually moving Calcium over this way, just to check out this corner in case there's an alien standing on an iceberg that we just couldn't see. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. A little floating iceberg in the like that one. I wouldn't put it past the game to spawn an alien here, although I would I had this suspicion, and I don't know where I've got this from, that the game spawns all of the aliens inside the UFO and then walks them out to make sure they don't end up anywhere impossible. Might be the case. I'm honestly not sure. I don't know how it works. Right. Okay, we are in the UFO. Let's see if that means aliens come plummeting down the lifts to come and find us. Apparently, well, I don't know actually. I was going to say apparently not, but it occurs to me if they did come down the lifts, I'm not sure we'd be able to see them. So let's move this guy to here. Nope, that looks okay. Move to here then. Move you to there. Nothing spotted. I'm going to take this very slowly because all my guys have such low movement speeds that I don't want to run them halfway across the UFO because then they'll just be in an awkward position. I'll find an alien, they won't be able to shoot it, everyone will mock me, and everybody will die, and we don't want that. So we'll take this slowly and carefully. We'll run Bagel round to here just to check this area and then duck back into cover. Same with these guys. Metbar can go over to here. And Caladrian and Frederick. Let's put you there, actually. That's probably better cover from the lift. And Joel. Let's put Joel in here. I know I just said it's the worst place to be, but whatever. I'm not really expecting any aliens to come down this lift in particular, because I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Now, this could be a sort of famous last words and all that sort of stuff, but never mind. You know what I should have done? Oh no, I don't have flying armor. Never mind, I shouldn't have done that. It wouldn't have worked. Factorio has evolution as well. It's just only the biters that tend to evolve. So, although I suppose maybe I should be counting how many times I've managed to get my engineer killed, because it is definitely not 0. Oh, found one. Can we shoot it in the feet? Yes, we can. Nice. You weren't using those feet, were you, mate? No. Oh, well, never mind. It's moved him in an appropriate direction. You're supposed to go and stand here to be out of the way, but instead I clicked outside the UFO, so he went for a long run. Zucker, have a look around. Any more in here? No. Good. I did indeed add a couple to that number on Monday. We are keeping track of our evolution levels. It still puts me 3rd for number of deaths, so it could be worse. But yes, it did bring me a little bit closer to Mark's total. Let's all just cluster around the lift in case anything sticks its head out. What could possibly go wrong? Metbar, you're reasonably quick. Go up here, have a quick look around on this floor, and on this floor. Yep, looks safe. Alright, let's hide you by the door, like that. And bring you some friends, like Bagel. Bagel can get to there, excellent. I'm actually slightly surprised. I was expecting him to not have the movement speed to get there, given he's so bloomin' slow. Up there. No blaster bombs, please. Would not appreciate that. Shoop, shoop, shoop. There we go. Right. Yes, I think that's about it for this turn. Let's carry on over here. Yeah, there's nothing hiding in the shadows. Let's bring him back, see if he can be useful over here. At least he's going to get... oh dear, he's running very, very low on energy. Calcium, you might be about to be exhausted, I'm afraid. Turn around, Sam. Okay, don't turn around, Sam. Yeah, oh! Okay, that was an alien. Can we shoot it in the feet again? Yes, we probably can. Just like that. Well done, Philios. Much appreciated. I don't think he was using those feet anyway. Actually, he doesn't have feet. He's a floater. So, yes, well done. I approve of that. Let's move you to here. Open the door. Quick look around. Back in the room. I can't explore quite as far as I normally like to when I clear this. Oh hi, part of the ship, but it does seem to be enough so far. It seems slightly mean shooting him in the back, but he was facing away, and he'd have done the same to me, so I don't feel too bad about that. Any more? No. that might be the lot for this floor, because there was two there, third one there, and then a fourth one that was lurking around down here. So more than that in the upstairs area of one of these ships would seem like quite a lot. But we'll see. We'll carry on sweeping it, and we'll carry on being careful. Have you reached level 5, Zucker? Yeah. Oh yes, Zucker the 5th. Yep. Well, congratulations on being a level 5 meat shield. I mean, I don't know what I mean. Yep, yeah, I think the highest we've got so far, we've got 1 or 2 people who are level 7. You are not one. Congratulations, though, on not being one of them. Let's not invade this room yet. We'll do that on the next turn. Actually, I think we can lurk around in the hall out here fairly safely. I may be wrong about this. We might have something come around the corner here. No, if it probably wouldn't have the range. We're mostly worried about that. There is usually an alien behind this door. Whenever we open this door, there is usually an alien standing here. So we want to make sure we've got enough turns to shoot it when we discover it. This floor is pacified at sort of a close distance, and we just need to start pushing gradually outwards from here. Okay. Yeah, I think that puts us in quite a good position here. Well, let's just keep running calcium until he runs out of energy. There we go, we're out of time units, basically out of energy. Oh dear. So at the beginning of your turn, you get back all of your time units, unless you're carrying too much stuff, as we discussed earlier with Jeremy. But you don't get back all of your energy. You regain 50% of it or something like that. But if you use all of your time units for moving, you will use more energy than you can regain. So eventually, if you're just sprinting around the map the whole time, eventually a soldier will get tired and go, I don't want to go any further. I am tired, and then they get a bit grumpy. So, yeah. So I think that's probably going to happen with calcium fairly soon. Let's have Jeremy do some safety squats. There we go. I don't, as I say, having him reaction fire his blaster launcher is the stuff of nightmares. That's possibly one of the last things we want to have happen, because it would basically kill everybody, or at least probably all 4 of these guys, or all 4 of these guys. It would not be a pretty sight anyway. Floater soldier's gone. Oh, nice. Now, I mean, I should actually complain. Oh, hello. Wow. Reaction fire went my way for one. I mean, okay, granted he got shot first, but he returned fire very, very nicely. I kind of approve of that. Let's find out whether he got hurt by that. No, he didn't even get hurt by it. Excellent. Well done, Zucker. I approve of your not dyingness. That was excellent. So, turns out there was another floater on this floor, and my checking around outside the room was insufficient. Now, I would like to say in my defence that I would have checked around outside the room significantly more thoroughly if my soldiers had, had more than 50 mid-50s time units. So yeah, that it's kind of their own fault. I do appreciate the reaction fire taking out the enemy, though. That was very nicely done. I also appreciate the floater going berserk, because I mean that just shows that they're starting to go a little bit nutso, which is exactly what you want from your enemy. I was actually hoping you'd have a quick look down there as well, Sophia. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, this floor may well now be safe. It's possible there's still a floater in this room, and I think there's a bit of space over here where it could be, but it probably isn't. I think that's probably all of the ones from here. There is still going to be the one behind this door, almost certainly. So let's go and check this door. Oh, nobody behind the door. That's a first. I'm surprised. Normally there, as I say, normally there is a floater lurking behind this door. Bagel, you can get to there. Can you get to there? Yes, but you'll be running a bit low on time units, so it's not worth it. Move you to there anyway. And let's get Joel round here as well. Team a bit slower than I would like. Now our speedier people. So Caladrian, you are my fastest runner on this entire squad. So we'll have you run around here and have a quick look up there, and then duck into the corner here. I reckon there's 2 floaters left on this map. One of them, and they're both in this sort of this complex up here. So there's the lead. There's one of them, the leader or captain or commander or whatever they are, who sort of basically lives in the bridge, but sometimes wanders out here to have a bit of a look around and might come around this corner here if we're might do, might not. And then there's the other one, possibly a navigator, maybe another. I'm not really sure about ranks. I don't tend to look. I just shoot them, and they're all just called dead floater, who tend to lurk around this sort of area, or maybe comes around here sometimes. I have to admit, I'm not 100% sure, but basically. There's probably 2 of them left, and they're probably in this area. There might be another one down here. I suspect there probably isn't, but we shall find out. I'm glad you think I'm a nice commander. I try occasionally a little bit. Right. Oh yes, and we need to carry on exhausting Calcium, don't we? Bring him around here. And not enough energy. There we go. So he's now pooped. Okay, let's bring all these guys upstairs as well. It's a bit overkill for the amount of aliens I expect there to be here, which is none. But I mean, I suppose I could run the other one. Let's run Sam over this way. Add him to the guys going the other way. He's not going to catch up with them because by the time he catches up with them, they'll either have swept around the entire area and killed everything, or they'll be dead. So yeah, but never mind. Okay, I think that's everyone arranged reasonably sensibly. It is possible that a floater might pop out from here and play some havoc, but it's also possible it might pop out around here. But if it comes around this way, it won't be able to do anything because it won't have enough time units once it gets to here. If it's standing about here in the dark, it could potentially move to here and start shooting, and that I think is the most likely way that we might lose anyone. But we don't really have enough time units to get people into safety. And even if we did, if we moved them back into safety, then we'd never get this area explored because we wouldn't be able to get from here all the way down to here with enough time units to do anything useful. Which is, as I say, is again why I'm grumbling about having people with such low time units all the time. But also, I don't really expect there to be anyone left, but you never know, so I'm going to keep checking like that. Hide. There we go. Glob, you can have a look around this corner. Nothing. Excellent. And you can duck back into cover, because that's what cover is for. Zucker, let's put you round here. Again, these sort of areas you don't tend to get aliens, but I would feel really silly if bad things happened because I'd said, well, you don't tend to get aliens around there, and then it turned out there was one. That would be embarrassing. And unfortunate for everyone involved. No, select that guy. No, it's the trying to select people who are hidden behind a wall. I automatically sort of try and click on their head because it's the centre of what I can see, but the box doesn't highlight them unless you bring it a little bit further down. So yeah. 90s user interfaces. How we love thee. Okay, let's try. No, let's open the door of probably an alien first. There we go. As I say, you open this door. There's 50% of the time it works every time. There's an alien there, and you just go, thank you. Thanks for being there. That's just what I wanted, and you deal with it. That is very much that door is just where the aliens like to wait for you. I think what it is no, that wasn't where you were supposed to go. I think there is an alien that has a patrol route that basically goes from here. Maybe does it ever come into this room? I'm not sure. But it certainly stops here every time to see if to think about think about going through the door. Frederick, can you get to there? You can. All right, let's do that. And in fact, no, we won't bring Joel out. We'll bring Bagel out. He's got enough time units to move to there. And let's move Joel to there. Why not? Okay, now we have. This is the risky bit because Caladrian can move to there and have a look-see, and there is no alien there. Good. So let's move him back at. I've moved him back 2 square. He wouldn't have got a reaction fire in anyway. Let's move Metbar up to join him. Okay, we've got plenty of guys to carry on, finish off exploring this level in the next turn. But as I say, I don't expect there to be any more here. I expect there to be one more either in here or he's wandered out of here and come around this corner somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if next turn Caladrian sticks his head round the corner here and sees him standing outside this door because aliens seem to like waiting outside doors. Maybe they have the idea that you don't want to open a door unless you've got a decent number of time units, which I mean makes a certain amount of sense, and I do try and avoid that myself. Oh, Berserk Navigator. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, and a Berserk. Oh, there's 2 of them, but they've both gone nuts. So So that's good. I've just occurred to me. I forgot to set the You can open doors from an angle, can you? Okay. You have to face them because you right click to open the door like that. Death, please. Poof. Right. Bit smoky in here now. Let's bring Metbar in as well, because I wouldn't be entirely surprised if the other alien was also in here and just hiding behind the chairs or something. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's in this bit here. Okay, Frederick, your turn. So an alien has gone berserk, which means if you find him, he's not going to be able to do anything. But we don't want to advance too far, because if we find an alien, if the alien then doesn't go berserk next turn, then he might be he could still be dangerous, and we don't like it when the aliens are dangerous. Okay, that's worth knowing. I'm not sure when I would want to open a door from not right in front of it, but I can see it being potentially useful, especially actually come to think of it, because XCOM soldiers tend to be not very good at opening doors takes a non-zero number of time units. So if we have a soldier open a door, then it uses up time units, the important time units for doing other things like getting on the floor and walking the dinosaur. And also, shooting aliens in the face. So yeah, it could be worth actually having one guy standing in front of the door ready to do shooting or potentially running in type movements, and another one who actually just opens the doors for him, so he's got all of his time units available. Okay, so I think there is an alien somewhere in this chunk of corridor here. We'll find him in the next turn and do something unpleasant to him. Metbar, face that way in case he comes in through the door. Potentially he'll just go... Oh, there he is. Ah! Damn it! It's going so well as well. Stop that. Why couldn't he have just panicked one more time, or gone berserk one more time? Grumble, 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 grumble. That was so close to a perfect mission as well. And I forgot to start the betting at the beginning of it to see how many people you guys thought I would lose. That was so close as well. And we've got some alien alloys. Yay, we can add that to the pile of 2,000 that we've already got, or whatever it is. About 2,000. A couple of surgeries, food, and everything. No elerium because the ship crashed and exploded and stuff. Sophia gained 4.4 movement points, so you can move an extra turn, an extra square. That's useful. Philios and Frederick almost the same. Any accuracies? Some minor accuracy buffs as well, so it's not too bad. Yeah, exactly, Jeremy. Stack the guys up next to the door and have somebody just off to the side open it. So yeah, so you don't waste time units on it. Some promotions, hurrah! And we've lost a Caladrian 6. Where's my notepad? I should write this down. It's got kind of dark here. I can barely see what I'm doing. I should probably turn the light on as well while I'm between missionsing. Where's my... There's a pen. Can you still... Yeah, you can... my webcam appears to be better in the dark than my eyes are. Caladrian 6. I'm going to turn the lights on. Boom! There we go. Much better. Now you can. Now I've gone all shiny and well lit. Okay, well that went so-so. I've had better missions. I've also had significantly worse missions. So yes, oh, what's this? A medium harvester, sectoid harvester. Where is it? It's over there. How fast is it? 4,000. Okay, we're not intercepting it from here then, because that's just got an interceptor, and the interceptors are a bit slow. Still, we can let it come down over this way a bit, and then we can launch the firestorm from here and swat it fairly easily. If it actually, I was going to say if it actually comes down this way, but it is doing now. Okay, firestorm. Go, go, go. Go, go, magic firestorm. Go and do appropriate things to that. Oop, tried to run away. To that UFO. date is 27th of September. Okay. So a reasonable amount of time has passed. It's just we need to. Okay. 3 more people have arrived over there, and a load of elerium as well at cigar box. Nice. Okay, so over here now we want to put these guys in psi training because that's why they're here. We should actually we should check the psi training that's going on over here as well. Oh no, we've still got full labs. That's fine. Nobody else has dinged into that. Into yes, words that. Yes, generic name. Yeah. Previously known as, I can't remember what, but there was somebody who existed twice. I think it was Mark actually. I think we had 2 Marks. So yeah, one of them got his own special name. Right. I don't think there's anything else to do. Let's just let more time pass. Hurrah! Sciamps! So allocate manufacturer. Over here, we want to make. Oh yes, that's why I was transferring the elerium over, because I want to make some more flying suits. Now we're not going to use quite as many as we have been in the past, but I still want to make all of the engineers, and I want to make like 15 of them, because we're going to want everybody who goes in the Avenger to go to Mars is going to get one, because you might as well just send the best of the everything. But until then, we're going to try and be at least a little bit economical with them. Sectopod corpse, nice. I mean, you say corpse, it's more of a wreckage than a corpse, isn't it? Because it's a big stompy robot. The robot is sturdily constructed with power, no kidding, powered armor, resisting most forms of attack. Yes, particular plasma weapons. Oh yes, yeah. So I was reading a thing that said if you're going up against sectopods, you can actually do more damage against them with heavy lasers than you can with plasma, because they have a specific resilience to plasma weapons. Oh yeah, and a vulnerability to laser weapons. So it might be worth making some heavy laser cannons, a heavy laser. They're not rifles, heavy laser guns for when we go up against sectopods. The problem is, it's what do you have? Oh, I suppose actually, if you're going up against, oh no wait, it's ethereals. It's ethereals and mutons you get sectopods with, I think. So if you're going up against heavy, I don't know, heavy lasers might be good enough against ethereals. I'm not sure. They are quite tough. So should we carry on? Right, what do you guys think? What should we research next? Shall I carry on with all the sort of the various corpses and alien live aliens things, or should we go on and do some box text or some plot things? They're all options really. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think I should do next, as they say. And by comment section, I mean in chat. Keep cleaning out the morgue. Yeah, all right. So the next one would be the Cyberdisc corpse, which is, I mean, that probably just goes into storage rather than the morgue. But yeah, we'll get that one researched as well. Part of me wants to go after this base because it being there upsets me. Part of me goes, chrysalids, and doesn't want to. Which I think is a perfectly fair way of reacting to chrysalids. Where are you going and how fast are you doing it? 2400, okay. So we're not going to be able to intercept from... Oh no, we do have a firestorm there. Okay, but it's moving this way, so we'll launch from central, I think. It's probably going to come closer to this base. Yeah. Ready the firestorm! Not the whippet. Go and get it. Yeah, I guess the thing is that plasma is straight up better than. Oh, actually, we should have a look at the accuracies. Come to think of it, let's have a look. When I've shot this down, we'll have a quick look at some of the numbers. Boom, just like that. I do like these plasma weapons; they are quite effective. So let's have a look. Weapons and equipment. I haven't done the heavy laser, but okay. We'll look at the rifles and see if they're comparable. So the laser rifle does damage of 60. And accuracy of 46. 60, 46, 34. The plasma rifle isn't in here because it's an alien artifact. There it is. 80, so it's more damage. Did I say... Yeah, so 54, so it's slightly more accurate, but 34 uses slightly more time units. So the plasma rifle is slightly better in every way than the laser rifle, except that it uses actual ammunition rather than having unlimited ammo. But on the flip side, that doesn't really matter because you get so much from killing aliens that the ammunition is not in a shortage. Assuming the numbers are similar with the heavy laser, I'm not sure either way. Then if you're going up against mutons, for example, or I suppose cyber discs or ethereals, basically anything that isn't a sectopod, you're going to be better off with a heavy plasma. But if you're going up very specifically against a sectopod, then the heavy laser is presumably better. Presumably. So yeah, I think I would roll with. It's probably worth taking heavy lasers once you eventually have them. Some more engineers. We can halve the time of building the Avenger. It's probably worth taking some heavy lasers out there with you if you know you're going up against sectopods. But if you know you're not, then it's not so worth it because you're just going to be taking inferior weapons. Where are you going? Not the best timing of the launch. Ooh, especially as it's now flying over directly towards my base. Oh well. And shoot. Preferably with more down. There we go. Terror ship. Oh, ethereal terror ship as well. Even worse. Right, where is it? And where is it? Okay, it's there. It's going to Europe. I think the best thing to do about this is just to immediately launch the firestorm from here, and go and take it on, because we don't want a terror ship to get through. That would be very, very bad news for everybody in Europe. Given the route it's taking, I'm almost tempted to launch the one from the Americas as well to go over there and help, but I don't think that's necessary. This firestorm should be able to catch it on somewhere over the pole. So it's ethereals. That means lots and lots of psionic nonsense. Although I've nerfed psionics quite significantly, so it might not be quite as scary as it would otherwise have been. And sectopods, and we haven't developed the heavy lasers yet, so we'll probably just shoot that down and ignore it. Yes, so I assume, Tristan, you're referring to the flying armor for going in against the chrysalid base over here. That is a fantastic idea, with only two slight problems to it. The first problem is that the rooms you start in don't have high ceilings, so so you have to run the gauntlet of them first to an extent. The second problem is that, oh, for goodness sake. Catch it. Thank you. That's what terror. Oh, that's a terror ship. Yeah, of course it is. The second problem is that even if you do that and get all of your soldiers into high areas and just pick off the chrysalids as they come to get you, yeah, they're completely safe. But there's a pretty high chance that you're just going to... the pretty high chance that something won't come out to find you. So eventually you're going to have to then start sweeping the base, and that's when they get you. Excellent. People are happy with me. China and Nigeria, apart from China and Nigeria, who are traitors to humanity, I feel like I'm running out of other countries of countries that are still supporting me, which is a little bit unfortunate. Oh, I mean, quite a lot of them are very, very happy, but China and Nigeria in particular have now left the project. I shall have to have a look at them in a moment. Cyberdisc is well shielded, particularly good at standing explosive ammunition. Interesting. So maybe it's really tempting in the early game when you meet a Cyberdisc on your first terror mission, because your first terror mission, you're not going to have discovered it beforehand. You're going to have to go out and deal with it by hand, and everybody is going to die. And it's probably going to be sectoids and Cyberdiscs. That's probably. Well, no, it's going to be either sectoids and cyberdiscs or floaters and reapers. Floaters and reapers is the less dangerous of the two, I reckon. But anyway, yeah, there's a reasonable chance of it being cyberdiscs. And yeah, the obvious weapon to take them on with is the heavy cannons, the ones that launch the explosive shells. And it turns out that they're a bit too tough to have any effect on me. These are resistant to explosive ammunition, which is unfortunate. That's looking in surprisingly good condition, given that these things basically always explode when you kill them as well. My Jesus. Okay, so we've done all the corpses now, so we can now get on with the living aliens and start learning about medics. Excellent. Oh, I wonder if anyone's psionically trained yet, because I don't think it alerts me when somebody finishes training. No, they still haven't got anyone who knows how to brain. Well, no, sorry, we've got Mark. Mark knows how to brain, but nobody else seems to. Over here, oh, Najib Qureshi has also got a strength of 65 and 65, sorry, and a skill of 24. pretty good. This might mean he's going to be worth sending back over to the other base and giving an actual name. In fact, let's do that. Let's call him Caladrian the Seventh. It was Naquib Quishib. Yeah, him. You are now to be known as Caladrian 7. And I'm going to give you a P as well for size, so I can spot you easily in the list. Then we shall do a transfer and send to Bagelville. We shall send both Caladrian 7. We want to send Turbo left over as well at some point because he is a person with a name, a real name. None of these count. We also want to send over the Psyamps I've been making. Okay. We want to get rid of. Oh yes, because we had stupid quantities of alien alloys which have been transferring over to here. Maybe we'll just sell some alien alloys. Let's do some selling. Get rid of stuff we don't care about first. No, we do care about laser rifles. We give them to the Psyweenies, I remember. Smoke grenades, we do care about. Prox grenades, we use them sometimes, but I don't think they're actually all that useful. Medkits, we do want. Electroflares, we want. Heavy plasma, this is a silly number. Heavy plasma clips, this is also a silly number. Plasma rifles, I don't know. I don't know how many of these to keep. It's not like we use them. I should probably sell them all, really. Yeah, let's just get rid of all the plasma rifles. We don't use them. Same with the plasma pistols, because we've researched. Actually, I don't know if we've researched them. We should make sure we have before I get rid of that. 50 stun bombs is probably plenty. I don't use the stun bomb launcher anymore. I don't need that. Alien grenades, that's silly. We don't use grenades very much, so we'll keep that at 80. Elerium, I'm not selling. Mine probes, keep a couple, maybe. We've researched all the corpses now, haven't we? So we can. Yeah, we have researched all the corpses, so we can get rid of all of these. That. Power sources are occasionally useful. Navigation's not so much. Alien food, not. There we go. That's what I want to do. Not so useful, but we can research it. Alien alloys. I'm just gonna sell 500 because we're getting in so many alien alloys, and we've got so much in other bases just sitting there taking up storage space that I think I'm just going to get rid of 500 of these. We can, in an emergency, we can make more alien alloys, probably for less than 6,500 actually. But I don't intend to ever actually make any. But the sheer quantity we've got is just getting a little bit silly, and we're getting so many in from every ship we go after. Get rid of 500 of that. Power suits we're definitely not selling. Floaters and cyber discs in a Terra mission. Interesting. I was under the impression that you didn't get floaters and cyber discs. I thought floaters came with Reapers. So interesting. 14 million sales. Well, that'll cover the amount, more than cover the amount of money we lost from the last paying everyone's wages. Yeah, laser rifles are quite nice for shooting holes in things, as you say. They will easily punch a hole in a human building. But then so will a plasma. And ammunition for the plasma weapons isn't exactly in short supply once you started using them, because the aliens always give you so much of it because they're so kind and generous. Yeah, the problem is, yes, when you're actually doing Terra missions, there's a fairly high chance everyone's got terrible aim, and you don't have enough money to do the trick where you just fire all the people with crap aim and then rehire until you get a squad that isn't terrible. When you get to this point, you've got loads of money, so you can be a bit more selective about who you hire. But yeah, early on, it's just not going to happen. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to transfer not manufacture. I was going to transfer to Bagelville. Now we've probably got room. I was going to send over those. Where are they? Psyamps. Here we go. Psyamps I've made. Those things. Send those over. 408. It costs more to send 6 Psyamps over than it costs to send a person. Sure. Whatever. Muton Scout. I'm not sure I trust a Muton to do scouting, to be honest. They don't seem bright enough. Is it the the first of the first new XCOM game that basically compares mutons to American football players, or is that just some sort of meme that's grown up around the game and I'm completely making things up? Either is entirely possible. Hooray! Caladrian and the Psyamps have arrived. Go to base. Right, so over here we're going to get in the side training. We do want to have Caladrian. I want one more person to ding over and turn out to be crap at psionic, so I can put Caladrian into the side training because he's actually good at it. Let's just assume that Ed isn't going to be very clever. Sorry, Ed. Put Caladrian in instead. I only picked him because it was the bottom of the list, and I think this is probably sorted in aim score. So you know. Interesting. Because yeah, normally my experience has generally been that there's the sort of commanding race and the terror unit race are always come in the same pairs. Now it might be tweaked by difficulty as well a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't know. It might be tweaked by difficulty for all I know. But my impression has always been that you get chrysalids with snake men and cyber discs with what do you call it? Cyber discs with sectoids and so on, and reapers with floaters. It is quite possible I'm wrong. I mean, a lot of the stuff I'm saying is the impression I've got from playing the game, or rumours I've heard on the internet, or just little things like that. So it could be, yeah, it could be complete nonsense. There's a lot of ships coming around Australia. Firestorm 3 is staying very, very busy. Boom, indeed. These guys are not difficult to shoot down. There's another one over there. Well, Firestorm 3 is going to be very busy. You're not even going to get to go home between shooting ships down. So take that one down over here. Drop it into the... is this the Indian Ocean over here? No, it's... Yeah, I guess so. Does that count as Indian Ocean? I'm not quite sure. Now go and get that one as well. At least with the plasma weapons on the interceptors, they've got enough ammunition to take down basically as many UFOs as you want them to. It is just swatting flies, and I'm doing this to keep the score up, so I carry on getting those excellents at the end of the end of the month, because it's relatively cheap. It just costs me a little bit of elerium for each one I go after. So we did discover China has left the XCOM project. So you'd think that would mean there was a base. Maybe it's this base over here that's caused that to happen, and also Nigeria. And I'm afraid my knowledge of Africa... Oh, no, there's Nigeria. I was going to say my knowledge of African geography is not good enough to know where that is. But, yeah, we don't know anything about a base over. Let's send the Sky Ranger over to sort of just loiter over Nigeria for a little while and in a vaguely threatening way and see if we can find a base there. I'm not going to go and attack it if we do, but I just want to know if it's there. I suspect there might be one in Australia as well. That's why we're getting all of these all these UFOs down there. Okay, the Sky Ranger is slow, but it uses free fuel, and oh, there we go. So we know about this. Thing is, we don't know what species of base that is, and therefore I'm not sure whether I want to attack it or try and farm it or what. Oh, lots of flying suits. Okay. All right, so we now have loads of storage space here, four extra storage areas. So this is where we're going to dump all of the alien alloys that I don't know what else to do with, basically. Over here, we've now finished this flying suit, so we're going to start making... because I don't actually want anything at the moment. We've got enough of basically everything. I think the answer here is to start making laser rifles for sale. So we'll start doing this again. Start production, all the engineers, make them forever, and sell them as you make them. So we're going to make $6 million a month from these guys just sitting here. But it's something for them to do while we're waiting for anything more interesting to happen. So flying suits, we'll send them over to here, over there like that. I don't know why there's an alien surgery over here. Let's send that over to them. Oh, it's probably because I did a mission from here. The navigation and the power sources we'll keep here in case we ever want to build anything. Sectoid corps will just... Actually, no, we'll just straight up sell those. Okay, that'll do. Transfer that off. $1,200, blimey. Rip off. This is going to drive me skint transferring all this stuff around. Let's make up for it by selling off a surgery. That's $38,000 all by itself. There we go. That's covered it. We don't need that navigation. We don't need that corpse. Not selling elerium. That's a bad idea. We appear to have a small launcher for some reason. I don't know why. Got lots of heavy plasmas and plasma rifles. So this is just basically just in case this base gets attacked by random aliens. We've got a load of soldiers here who have reasonably good aim scores and appropriate weaponry to keep them going. Oh, we've got a load of medkits here as well. Actually, let's transfer some of those because the medkit. I assume a medkit gets used up if you use it. If you use a medkit once, then you don't get it back, and you have to pull another one out of stores. That would seem like it would make sense, but I'm not sure how accurate that is, how true that is. Yes, I know. I built lots of them. More ethereals. Where are you? You're coming this way. Okay, we'll let you fly over a little bit further. And then we'll pop up from here and go, surprise! Boom! I'm surprised the ethereal. I'm actually slightly surprised that the ethereals fly around in such small, under-defended ships, given they're supposed to be the leader cast of the aliens. It'd be like I don't know, Boris Johnson going to driving around Ukraine in a Land Rover or something. Oh, right. Oh, wait, where's? Oh, there. Okay, it is time to go and do a time to go on a raid. Now, let's have a quick think about this. So, what are you? You are landing site. You are a sectoid supply ship. So there's going to be some psionic nonsense in this place, probably. So let's think about who we want to take on this trip. Oh, only made full medkit. Okay, maybe medkits don't get used up then. Maybe they count as a weapon and they have ammunition that replenishes itself for free. I don't know. So maybe the reason I've been getting through them is because my soldiers get killed. I don't know. Let's have a look at the soldiers here. So, who's been doing side training? Has anyone done any? Oh, Philios has come out with a score of 50 and a strength of 20, a skill of 22. I don't know if that's good or not. I mean, it seems to be somewhere in the middle, so I'm going to leave him training until we know how things are going and get a bit more of a feel. But let's put Philios and Mark and Caladrian onto the next mission and give them all psionic pokey things, and we can give the sectoids a taste of their own medicine and use them for scouting as scouts. So, equip craft, ready whip it, crew. Oh, I should rename some of these people and give them a P's on their name. So it was particular. Actually, in fact, let's sort by psionic strength first. And let's unload everybody, and then we'll go through and come up with our dream squad carefully and manually. So we have Caladrian, Mark, and Philios. Those are the people who can psionic. Do you recover the rest of the gear from dead troops? So do you get their guns back? I know you definitely don't get the armor back because that's the valuable one that I keep getting salty about losing. But do you get armor back? I'm sorry, do you get guns back? I would imagine you probably would actually, because they just get dropped on the floor as items. So I'd expect you to. Right, and then we'll sort by firing accuracy. I don't know which way up this is. Oh yeah, it's this way up. Yeah, the bottom is the best. So we'll take. Wow, Philios is good. He's a good shot and good at psionics. Wow. Let's just fill up with all the people who are the best shots and try and get them some extra skills. Get them as good as possible. There we go. Okay, equipment's probably okay. Well, no, equipment isn't okay. We'll have to go back and have a look at that in a minute. Let's. Oh, has the flying armor not arrived yet? Oh, grumbles. This is going to be a power suit run then, apart from Ed, who's got the flying suit there. Oh, there's a couple more flying suits in the somewhere in there scattered around. But yeah, let's take these away from some of these people. So Jeremy, you're not coming this time, I'm afraid. You're not a good enough shot, I guess. We'll take some power suit. Oh, Mike, you definitely don't need a power suit because you're in sick bay. Caladrian, you definitely do need a power suit. In fact, let's give the psionic people the flying suits to try and keep them a little bit safer. The problem with this, of course, is that this is going to mean I'm tempted to send them in on the front line. But given that Mark isn't a very good shot, maybe I won't be doing that with him. Who's my other psionic person? So there's Mark and Caladrian and... I've forgotten. Never mind. That'll do. Let's take a couple more of the flying suits away, actually. And give them to other people. So we can have a few more people up in the air providing covering fire, and given that I'm giving this flying suits to the people who are actually good shots, they'll be able to provide particularly good covering fire. Okay, that'll do. Oh, it was Philios, wasn't it? He was the other psionic person. Just did armor. Equipment. Right, so we're going up against sectoids. So basically, with the sort of guns we carry, almost doesn't matter. We should probably go in with laser rifles, because those are easily enough to drop a sectoid. There's a comparable levels of accuracy, madman. Levels of accuracy. Some are bad, some are awful. Basically, that's how it works, right? So there's levels of these things. We're not going to bother with the stun launchers or the mine probes. Let's take the mine probe out again. We do want 3 psi-amps. Got lots of electroflares. Fine. I don't think we'll use the heavy plasmas. Let's use. Yeah, let's go in packing laser rifles. So we've got 14 laser rifles. That's enough for everybody. We're not going to get the psionic absolute nonsense that we used to have, because the aliens, they're going to have to get line of sight before they can psionic me. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be tolerable. Let's try it. There is a bit of a tendency for that. It's true, because I do tend to send the soldiers who are better at psionic. Sorry, the soldiers who are better tend to be sent on the more dangerous missions, and therefore are more likely to be wiped out. So that's more accurate than I would like to admit. Okay, who are my psionically peopled? It was Philios. We'll give him a lowercase p because he's 50, whereas the other guys are 60 something. Where's Mark? There he is. You get a capital P because you got a 65, which is pretty good. Okay, right. Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded for, what do you call it, sectoids. So, let's try and get over there. Landing site. Go. Oh! Interesting. If there's a sectoid resupply ship there, that suggests that it's a sectoid base, and I've been getting all terrified about it for nothing. Maybe we will go and take that one on. We don't know about this one. This one we believe to be floaters. Why's my phone just reacted as if I was talking to it? I have no idea. Stupid thing. Right. Let's send a firestorm over as well to sit on top of the that, because there's a non-zero chance that it'll just take off and try and fly away whilst we wait for the Sky Ranger. That's the one. While we wait for the Sky Ranger to get over there, because they tend to do that because they're rude. So we'll sit an interceptor on it, even if it costs me a fortune in elerium for the fuel. And then, yeah, just like that, in fact. Damn it! I wanted to take it alive! I don't even know if it's worth going in against this now. Because we're not going to get any elerium from it, which is the main reason to go after supply ships. Oh, let's do it anyway. We might as well. Go in and get at least a little bit happening. So you get to do a prediction guess. How many soldiers we're going to lose on this mission, and how pessimistic are you about my chances? Let's find out. So this is another reason to have the Avenger, because if I'd had an Avenger, then it would have flown over quickly enough that we'd have been able to get there before it tried to take off. So that's upsetting. But oh well. Right, so we're going to play it safe here. We're going to go in with laser rifles for... Yes, I know it's not an ammunition. I'm supposed to swap it. There we go. Laser rifles for everybody. Psy-amp for Mark. You don't need that. You don't need that. It's light, but you should probably have two of these anyway, just as a standard equipment loadout. Save that. Give the same to Caladrian. That's more than he can carry. Great. Well, let's reckon on you using psionic attacks most of the time, and therefore not needing any of this stuff. There we go. That seems reasonable, right? Ed, you can get the same. We've run out of Psyamps. Hopefully that means it's given the other Psyamp to the right person. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Poncho, you get the same. Oh, wait. There should be. I haven't been giving people medkits. Have a medkit. Save that. And give the same to him. Oh, alright. Maybe I have been giving medkits to people. We're just going to go in with... As I say, we're just going to go... Why have you got that? Put it down. It's not for you. Where's my third psionically useful person? Did I give... I've probably gone past them. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, no, here we go. Give you that as well. And now you're overweight. Let's give the med pack to somebody else. No. Oh. No, Mark isn't strong. Actually, Mark might have been strong enough for that. Ed is easily strong enough to hold a medkit. Ed is really strong. And also not carrying very much stuff because the laser rifle doesn't require ammunition. And yeah. Okay. Oh, goody, we're going to have a barn. And we haven't brought a rocket launcher. Never mind. Let's get... Oh, my psionic people are right at the front. That's unhelpful. Because I want to put down smoke, as is traditional. And I don't want them to step out. What about you? Ed, okay, good. You don't have a smoke... Oh! Bollocks, I didn't give him a smoke grenade. Okay, Mark, it's up to you then. You're going to have to put that into your backpack. You're going to have to pick up a smoke grenade. Why? Oh, smoke grenade from your pocket, from your leg. There we go. Did Ed have one? I just missed it. I'm not sure. Put that out there, like... Okay, we're not going to pop smoke this turn. Did Ed have one in his... No, he doesn't have one at all. Okay, I'm running out of smoke, apparently. Okay, well, we'll end the turn anyway. There's an alien in a barn, alien in a barn, alien in a barn. I mean, the sectoids do like their barn parties, so I shouldn't be surprised by that. We'll pop the smoke anyway. We'll put it down here like that. And then we'll have Mark drop to here. Ah! You see, the reason we wait a turn is so that that doesn't happen. Could you not? Mark, could you look over this way, please? Okay, you can't even see where it came from. That's upsetting. Right. Yeah, don't kill Mark. I don't know why he's right at the front. That's really annoying. He's not going to be able to use his Psyamp on this turn. Caladrian's not going to be able to use it either because no line of fire. But if we move him to here, then we can. At this point, I kind of just want to try it. Did that work? No. It didn't work. Ah, rage. Alright, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way then for now. By which I mean auto-fire from the lasers. Yay, XCOM! Traditional XCOM rapid fire. Bagel, your turn. You're apparently one of our better shots, which is why you're here. What the hell? Oh, we spotted a second alien as well. Is there a barn? Oh, there's one on the roof. The roof. Why is there an alien on the roof? That's not where aliens are supposed to be. Let's continue with this sort of... Which one have you spotted? The one on the roof. Okay, fair enough. Join the firing line. Should we just try and snipe the one off the roof first, because it's more exposed? Not enough to... Oh, for goodness sake. If one of you guys could actually, you know, kill that alien, I would really, really appreciate it. Oh, he doesn't have enough time units. Caladrian, get behind that wheel. Sophia, get down here. This is astonishingly bad. I have thrown smoke. There is a smoke grenade there that's going to go off and cover them all at the end of the turn. So hopefully the aliens won't be able to see them. But I would be a lot happier. Yes, there we go. At bloomin' last. As I say, I'd be a lot happier if the aliens could just all be dead. That'd be much better. Sophia still has time units left, actually. Does that mean you can get an auto... Yes, we can get an auto shot up here. Ooh, Sophia, you're the man. Well, that's 2 kills in 1 turn. I am very impressed. Well done, Sophia. I hope you get a promotion at the end of this mission, because I think you've deserved one. Right, so, well, we've got a UFO there. Let's notepad out the way. Yeah, it's true. I mean, at this point, they are lined up to the point where if the aliens could open fire, they probably wouldn't have much of a chance of missing, let alone. So he's not ideal, but oh well. Ed, get on top. Get on the roof. Okay. And now we just deploy like this and see what else we can find. Hopefully nothing at this point in the turn, because everybody has done their business. We don't have enough time units or soldiers to do anything else, so I'm just going to get people out, arrange them out in a sort of what's going to be essentially around the smoke cloud that's going to appear, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I still suspect there's going to be more aliens in this barn, because that's what always happens with alien barns. There's always a party, especially the sectoids. The sectoids are absolute party aliens. They're, there ain't no party like a sectoid party, and it's always in a barn. So yeah, we'll line up over here and be ready to provide appropriate levels of fire in the next turn when we discover what's going on. Right. Okay. Pop the smoke. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I told you there's been more in that barn. Okay, so what's going on? So they were shooting at Ed, I think. Let's move him over here. See if we can. There we go. Spot an alien down there in the barn. Like I said, I wouldn't. I am very tempted to throw a grenade into the barn just to clear out all the walls and things. But the problem with this game is you don't find out whether your grenade has worked until the end of the turn. And ooh, right in the back of the head. Nice. So we will throw a grenade in there because there is probably a barn party going on. I don't trust the aliens, basically. Put the grenade there. That'll blow out most of the walls over here. You know what? While we're at it, let's just have a destructive turn. Let's take one of those. We'll put this one over here. Now the aliens do tend to only have one party barn usually, but you know I don't trust aliens. Just because they usually do something doesn't mean they'll have done it this time. Let's put lots of grenades out there just because it seems like a good idea. So we're going to prime the grenade. So we're going to throw the grenade. We're going to put it through this window upstairs in case there's... What do you mean unable to throw it? Yeah, I know there's a... Okay. Alright, that'll do. You say you trust the aliens, hit the XCOM soldiers. That one down here fired at poor old Ed up here on the top of the Sky Ranger and didn't manage to hit him. So I don't think you can even trust them to do that. Let's hide him back behind the wing like this. Oh yeah, yes, I know. These guys are very nicely lined up and ready for a grenade, but fortunately the aliens don't seem to have thought of that. Or alternatively, they just can't see them because of the big thick cloud of smoke we put down. Either way, this seems to have worked. Nobody got. I was going to say nobody got shot. That's not true. Nobody who was in the smoke cloud got shot at. In fact, no, yeah, nobody got shot. Nobody got actually hit by any shots. It was just that one of the aliens tried. So yeah. That was probably unwise, moving Caladrian down there. Let's move him back into cover. Yeah, we'll let those grenades all go off and tidy up this area, and then see what's next, and move from there. So yeah, this is the top corner of the map though, and this is the bottom corner of the map down beyond these buildings. Yeah, so there's nothing beyond these buildings, so we should be able to sweep relatively quickly from here. And then it's once again doing the standard sweep around through the building over here. Right, let's blow some stuff up. Boom. Go the grenades. So yeah, I've destroyed the alien corpse that was over here, and completely destroyed the corpse and the right weapon that was over here. But never mind. We've made sure the buildings are safe, and that's the important thing. Or at least we've definitely suggested that the buildings should be safe at this point. Let's move forward and hide behind some wheat. That gives us you full cover, right? Nobody's going to be able to shoot me through that. And then similarly over here, out of too far, insufficient movement distance. I need my soldiers to be able to move a bit further than this. These 58 time units is not enough for exploring the area properly. I just can't deal with it. Now I think these buildings are probably empty, to be honest. I think I've done enough destruction over here. There probably aren't any more sectoids over here. There may be more outside, but I'd be I don't know. It seems slightly doubtful. All right, look around the tree then. There we go. It seems slightly, relatively unlikely that there's any more sectoids out here, but I want to play it reasonably safe. Let's run him all the way over here, though. Speaking of not particularly safe, but never mind. And again, same with this guy. Cover a bit of distance because we're going to loop them around the back of the UFO. So just hide them all behind trees. That can't possibly go wrong, right? The trees are typically capable of blocking a shot, so it helps a bit. And move along here as well. It seems relatively safe. I mean, I know this is XCOM. Just because it seems safe probably means we're all about to die horribly. But so far, I'm cautiously optimistic. Ed, just drift a bit higher up into the air and then stay up here, ready to provide covering fire, basically. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Unless I've got somebody floating around just off the ground and I didn't notice them. I think that's everybody. Yes. Not even any opening-closey inside the UFO. That's interesting. Alright, let's move to there. And spot an alien. Another alien barn party, okay. How are we going to get this one? I think if we just get these guys over here to shoot at it at a somewhat crazy angle, yes, we'll probably end up having to shoot the wall out before we can hit it, but I'm kind of okay with that. What was the... I said I'm kind of okay with shooting the wall in front of the alien out so we can shoot it with the... Oh, for goodness sake. And this was supposed to be the better squad, the squad with the better firing accuracies. That's abysmal. I mean, I know I've got him shooting at a somewhat oblique angle, but that shouldn't matter. Apart from just, he shot it through the wrong window. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, thank you. Oh dear. Move to here, please. Thank you. Let's bring Ed over as well to have a look at this building from a slightly different angle. Like that. Okay, because you know what I say, one alien in a building does make me think there might be more in the same building. Because it's just how things often go. Right. Harpooner, let's bring you over to... Put you behind this wall. You can't get there because you're slow. Can you go to there? Yes, you can. All right. That's a sort of kind of bit of cover-ish, sort of just about. Yes, you've made that joke already, Madman, today. It's getting samey. Oh, he's already done stuff. That's right. Yeah. Well, you know, find some new material, and I won't be rude. Well, no, I probably will still be rude, but I'll be rude about something else. No, so you did some shooting. You did lots of shooting. Yes, okay. I kind of want there to be a hole in this wall over here, so I can get these guys to just run over into the cover of these buildings rather than walking down through the open cabbage patch over here. But let's get them over here against the UFO. That's quite good. That's quite good cover, and we'll protect them against anything that comes from those buildings at least, which is a good start. Yeah, good luck with the side training. We do need people to learn to think offensively, should we say? I feel like that means something different to what I was implying with it. We should get the offensive thinking core on the front line down here. "60 bravery gives you strength." I'm not sure that's how stats work. Yeah, you can be a football player like the Mutons. And by football, I mean hand egg, obviously. I think I've now moved everybody. They're a little bit scattered around the map. I'm not... Yeah, ideally I want to keep them... I should probably keep them all tied together in little squads, but they tend to get a little bit spread out into firing lines, or what we might call anti-grenade lines. Let's call them anti-grenade lines, because then it sounds like I'm doing it deliberately. Right. Move to Harpooner. Move to here. Okay, I should probably check out the back, the back alley, if you'll pardon the expression. I don't think there's going to be any aliens here, but I don't like leaving that sort of area unchecked. We'll send Gil Games in over here to have a quick glance in these in the stable, and then get over here and tucked out of the way where it's sort of safe. Bring Bagel down to here. It's slightly too long a move because he can't shoot now, but he's got him into cover, and that's kind of important. Same with Blake. Can we get Blake to here? No. All right, Blake, you can go in that bit of cover over there. Good. And you'll notice there's been no psionic nonsense going on in this game, in this map so far, and that was because, and even from me, in fact, or not very much even from me, and that's because I've implemented the psionics only work for in line of sight rules, because I was getting absolutely fed up and salty with the game being ridiculous. So, yeah. Hello? Nope. Back into cover. Otherwise, by now, I'd have been having psionic pings happening against, well, certainly against at least one of my soldiers, almost constantly, because there's going to be a leader somewhere on this on the ship, and with sectoids, they have psionic abilities. So, yeah. The question is, do I want to turn it back over to cheaty mode once I get enough of my soldiers good enough at psionics, or would that be, cheaty? Well, it obviously would be cheaty, but do I still want to do it? I don't know. We'll take psionics as being a slightly less overpowered power in this playthrough, I think. I'm not sure what to do with Ed. Just in general. No, we'll put him up there. Exactly. I agree, Tack. It would be blatantly be cheating to turn it off and on again. So yes, I agree. I wish I'd done it earlier, but right at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of the playthrough. But I didn't know it was a thing at the time, so yeah, so I didn't. But yeah, I'm not going to turn it back. I'm not going to turn it back over, flip it back over again. It just means it's just slightly unfortunate that we've had the bad sides of the psionics, of the aliens just pummeling my guys in the brains, and now don't really get the good side of the psionics, where you get your revenge and just do exactly the same to them. It's a shame, but c'est la vie. How far can you move? All right, we'll put you there behind the door, and we can come. Maybe we'll let you out next turn. If you're good. In fact, there's no point. They're going to have to come back up here unless we shoot our way through this fence. In fact, let's shoot our way through the fence. Harpooner, can you take out this fence for me? You can. Nice. Oh, and you've opened the wall up for your friend. That's very helpful. Thank you. Much appreciated. We'll have those guys check this building down here because I don't trust it, basically, because it's a building. But we'll keep Bagel over here for covering fire from a different angle. I think that's probably a good idea. And then we'll bring these guys round here. Quick look-see. Seems to be safe. Run up to here. Have a quick look. Also still seems to be safe. Duck back into cover. And, oh, end up facing the wrong way. Helpful. Now we're bringing all these guys around to catch up. I still think it's a bit of a shame, or a little bit of a flawed design choice, that the flying armor is just objectively better in every single possible way. I feel like the flying armor should be less armory, but allows you to fly, and I suppose it's more expensive, so it's not better in that kind of way. But I feel it should give you the power armor should give you more protection in exchange for not being able to fly. Right, Sophia, you are fast enough to go and play Knock Door Run with the aliens. Hello, anyone here? No, just dead aliens everywhere. Nice. Okay, I approve of dead aliens everywhere as being the theme for this spaceship. Nobody on this floor. Excellent. Right, well, we'll duck back out again and then get ready to breach in the next turn. Maybe we'll do the thing that someone was talking about earlier, where we just knock on the door and then everybody, and then with the other guy, and then everybody just piles in. See how that goes. Yeah, the elerium has cooked off more spectacularly than sometimes. There's not even left any little bits of defensiveness around here. There is the door though. The door. So obviously doors are a little bit tougher than walls, although not infinitely tough because the one over here has been completely wrecked. Now over here, yeah, there's some big holes in the wall. Yeah, this is actually yes, I think this has been a bigger explosion than it often is from elerium. It's done significantly more damage than it often does. Indeed, we yes, some of the flight armor guys can pop up here and have a quick look around and see what's going on, and then drop down and go back into hiding again because they're valuable, because they all have psionic abilities basically. Speaking of flight armor guys, you can come down here as well. Did you guys move this turn? I can't remember. No, you haven't yet. Excellent. Right, we'll move you all the way up to behind this hay bale, because as we know, hay bale provides excellent cover from incoming plasma fire. You can go behind that hay bale. And we'll bring you round to... Oh, he can't quite... You can take cover behind a cabbage or something. There we go, that'll be fine. I don't think there's an alien in this building. It would have done something by now, because aliens aren't known for their shy and retiring attitudes. That's why they're not playing any openy-closey. It's because we've destroyed all of the doors on this ship, so there's nothing for them to play with. Door. There's no cover in here to take cover behind. Oh, that was too much of a move. I shouldn't have gone to there. Where can you get to? You can get to there and it's safe. Okay, we'll do that. This is dangerous at this point because dangerous because they've got too much. It's too open in there. There's absolutely no cover for them. If an alien drops down the lift, then it could be a bit of a shooting gallery. Yeah, I mean that's true. We could have we should have ablative armor, shouldn't we? I'm sorry, ablative armor. Even if I learned to talk properly, that would help. Where they all just walk around carrying a bale of hay in front of them, and if they do get shot at, then that's guaranteed to block the first hit. That'd be really useful. I remember one of the XCOM remakes, Xenonauts, has one of the classes you can have in the game is a shield bearer. So it is literally a guy carrying a heavy tactical shield that can stop at least a little bit of the early game flak from harming him. Could do with a bit more of that sort of business. Right, there we go. Next turn maybe we'll pop someone up through here and have a quick look around. Yeah, the problem is it's going to be the aliens' turn, so they don't need to worry about reaction fire. They can just do, their own turn fire. Let's move to here and have a look through the window. Hello? Nope. And here? Hello? Nope. Particularly unexciting building to invade. You might as well just go over this way, to be honest. We're not going to find any aliens in here. A bolt of plasma comes flying out of the dark and hits him in the back as he runs across there. Oh, are they? I haven't been keeping up with Xenonauts particularly, so they may well be about to release a sequel. I honestly don't know. Oh, they're moving again. They're moving. Not very far apparently, but they are moving. Right, Philios, you can't move very far. I can't. Have you got flying armor? I can't tell. No. Okay. You two have got flying armor, but you're also both very slow and kind of out of the way. So okay, so it looks like it's up to Philios. Move to here. Have a bit of a look around. And then get back out there again. Okay, so there's no aliens in this sort of area. There might be an alien in the lift who we can shoot in the feet. I guess we'll find out. Caladrian, you can take cover behind the door. That seems like a good idea. Mark, we'll move you to here. Philios, you've moved quite thoroughly. Metbar, get you over here. Like that. And Biomond, where can you get? Can you get to here? You can with a yellow move. Okay, we'll do that. Ah! Where did that even come from? We sent someone up through this hole and had a good look around and didn't see any aliens. What the hell? Not enough time units to even turn round. Great. Yeah, we sent Philios. Philios went up through the gap here, had a look around. Unless it's hiding, I don't know. Where could that alien be hiding and have got a shot through there? I am puzzled. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do about that right now, apart from continue with Operation Attempt to clean out the UFO. Yeah, I honestly don't know where that shot could have come from. Yeah, so Xenonauts has always had Xenonauts has been aiming for the classic XCOM feel, but a sort of a modernised version of it. Whereas the Firaxis ones have been much more of a sort of have been a modern game that shares a lot of lore and sort of what's the word? Shares lore and sort of plot points with and a little bit of feel with the original XComs, but is a very, very different game overall. So I think they're sort of aiming for two different audiences really. I don't think the hole goes higher. I think we'd have seen up here if it did. I also don't think an explosion can take out floor 2 levels above. I think the alien must just be sort of round the corner here or something like that and manage to get a shot down through the hole and to about here, but it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know. We're just going to have to hope for the best, I think, which isn't my favourite thing to do in XCOM, I have to admit. But we've run out of people now, so we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, okay, he was roughly where I expected. So, did he go into this room? There was a door, so I think the alien went into here. Metbar, you've got a decent number of time units. Yeah, let's move you to here. And shoot the alien in the feet. Okay, you've stunned it. I mean, I'm not quite sure how you did that by shooting it in the feet, but apparently so. Partial credit, I guess. Well done. Let's send Philios up here for another quick look around, because we saw what happened last time. And then get back downstairs again, because I don't want him up there on his own, because it's scary. Then, who's actually got a useful number? Ed, you've got a decent number of time units. Right, let's get you up here. And in the corner. Who else has got a decent... Okay, Barclay, you're not too bad. Let's send you up to this level and have a look round. And then up to here and also hide in the corner. Gort, same. Well, same for going up the lift anyway. And you know what, everyone over here is just going up the lift because that's what the lifts are for. Go there. Right. It's weird, I expect the lifts to make a noise, even when the person going up them doesn't have flying armour. But no, they only you only get lift noises out of them when it's the person using their flying armour to fly them up, rather than using the lift. This mission has been psionically disappointing so far. We've not really used the psionics against... Well, we've not really used the psionics. We tried it on one alien. The alien resisted because our psionic skill wasn't high enough, or whichever one it is that you need to train. And we haven't really had another opportunity. But oh well. If we can find one in the upstairs area, then it'd be on the top floor. It'd be really, really good to mind control it, because then we could get it to do some scouting for us. Because this floor is the dangerous one, as we just demonstrated in the last run. Yes, exactly, Clown. The Xenonauts was pretty fired up and modernised a bit more than Open XCOM, but was still had some of the, as you say, clunkiness. But despite that, it was nostalgic and a lot of fun. Okay, you can open the door, and then Ed can run out because he's got the most time units of anybody in the entire squad. In fact, he could probably look through this door as well. Yeah. Okay, happy with that exploration. We'll send Ed this way because he's got lots of time units, and the same with Barclay because also lots of time units. And then we'll have the slow team ready up by this door. Actually, have a look over there just in case. There we go. Sophia's not that slow. And they're both almost 60, so that's not too bad, but it's also not great. Right, this is the dangerous bit. Has the alien woken up again? Let's try and mind control again, because what the hell? Nope, didn't work. So yeah, I think we need to do a little bit more training before we can actually mind control anyone. Let's try again. What the hell? Oh. Step forward. Mind control. Alien. No. I think, yeah, we need more practice and smarts before we can start mind controlling them properly. Let's just shoot it. There we go. And now let's wait until the next turn, because I feel like I don't want to go up there with half my people on low numbers of time units. Philios, do your previous trick of having a quick look around up here. And then going back down again, because I don't want to leave you up there, because I think that'll be dangerous. There we go. Oh, you're going to play Terror from the Deep as well, Jeremy. That's brave. Terror from the Deep is so full of the game just blatantly cheating that I'm not sure. I don't actually want to play it. I'm going to move from my plan is to move from this then onto modern XCOM, new XCOM, probably number 2, because I haven't played that to completion. Nope, no alien behind the alien door. I am mildly surprised. Oh, there he is. He just hadn't quite got to the alien door. I mean, I'll take it. That was adequate shooting. Nope, nothing down there. Yeah, so always an alien behind this door, as I say. And if there isn't an alien behind the door, you just need to wait a moment, and then there will be an alien behind the door, because there's always an alien behind the door. It's just how it is. Them's the rules. Okay, that's everyone this turn, isn't it? Oh no, Philios hasn't gone yet. Oh, this squad haven't gone yet. Oh right, all right, okay. Let's continue with Operation actually having a look around upstairs in this UFO. In fact, Metbar, you've got a decent number of time units. Have a look outside here, just because I'm afraid. You, Mark. Okay, well, open this door at least. Open the door. There we go. This was the dangerous bit in the last mission, because an alien decided to come in and investigate what was going on in this room and why the doors were flying open and closed all the time. And this is where we got into a bit of trouble. But hopefully we've now done enough scouting that up here, mostly with Philios, admittedly, that things should be okay. Should. I think now we're down to there's 2 aliens left in this area over here, point of the mission. But there might be another one around here. You never can tell with aliens. They're sneaky little buggers. I did the upstairs guys, didn't I? Most of them. Right, you can follow them, just in case they need someone who can't keep up. Well, they are playing with the doors, as is traditional. Oh, one of them's come out. Hello. Oh, yes. Good. Right. So that means we then pull back round the corner, rotate the board. That's XCOM Wang. Okay, so next turn Ed can have a go at doing that. He can run around the corner, see if there's anyone there, and then come around and then have a quick look around here as well. So that's working nicely. You think the Cywiener would poke the alien brains effectively? Do you really? You're an optimist. Metbar, you're quite quick. Let's move you to here and have a look through this door. The surgery room is empty as usual. I'm not sure I've ever actually found an alien in the surgery room. But I feel like it's this massive room on the middle floor of the UFO, so I feel like it needs a good scouting. You're not going to be able to get to. Oh, you're a flyer. Okay, you can get to here then, but you're not going to because you haven't got enough time units. Move you to there. You to there, I suppose, and you can go there. Then upstairs. These guys are still waiting to go. Hello? Okay, no alien in the alien door this time. Move to here. And no alien on that corridor. Good. So you're at a 59, you're a 50. That's pretty appalling. And you're a 58. That's better, but still not amazing. Okay. This should be hopefully the 59 of Gort will be enough to get around here and have a look up over here. Cywena and Cyweenie. Yeah, whatever. Just don't make me sigh. That's all I ask. Right. So let's try. Hello. This tactic of just sticking your head around the corner and then shooting anything that moves is quite effective. Right. No deaths. Who bet on no? Who had confidence in me? Nobody. Ha. You all suck. There we go. Flawless victory. Ha ha. Removing the fog of war just to see how the aliens move around would be at least a little bit interesting. I think you'd notice that particularly the ones inside the UFO will just move back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I did indeed do a poll. It was while we were on the flight over there, and I did mention it, but maybe I didn't make enough of a song and dance about it. And so we killed 8 aliens and recovered 8 corpses. Oh, thanks for the sub, Madman. Much appreciated. Oh, hang on. Oh, it was Persistent gifted you the sub. Thank you, Persistent, for giving Madman the sub. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, so we... what was it? Oh, yes, first gift sub in the channel. Well, thank you very much. That brings it up to the 20 out of the 25 I seem to be aiming for at the moment because it was the next round number or something like that. Right, so yes, we killed 8 aliens. We discovered we recovered 8 corpses despite a load of them dying on the crash because I was a bit overexcitable with the grenades and blew up at least 1 corpse, maybe 2. 25 is a reasonably round number. It's like half of 50. It's a quarter of 100. It's kind of round in a maybe slightly imperialistic way. Oh, Bagel's got a lot faster. That's good. Met Bar, pretty good increase, and Harpooner as well. Some minor accuracy bumps for Sophia and Harpooner and Gort. I'll take that. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Yeah, definitely pay it forward. So that's probably. I mean, this. It does occur to me that having nerfed psionics completely nerfs sectoids. They're now not particularly dangerous anymore. So yeah, I think going after the base is a reasonable thing to do at this point. Now, I can't do it immediately because the game won't let you go straight from one mission into another one, even when you do as well as I just did there, and you've got plenty of fuel left. But yeah, going after that base does seem reasonable. We don't know what sort of aliens are in that base, so that's still a concern. And this one up here we believe to be floaters, and which basically it's probably worth taking that one out because it's quite a long way away. As we've just demonstrated, we can't get to it in time if a ship lands there. This one is a bit closer, therefore maybe we can. This one, who knows? Ideally, we want to see the supply ships before they touch down, and I don't know why I didn't see the one that came in here. Maybe it flew in from this direction and then just touched down over here, but we didn't see it until it was on the ground, and that seems a bit dodge. I mean, yes, it's on the edge of the the radar coverage areas, but I feel like I should have seen it sooner than that. You're supposed to get 100% radar coverage with the hyperwave decoders, but oh well, what can you do? Yeah, flying suits and medkits, nice. Yeah, true. The India one is a pretty low priority because, as you say, we're not getting any money from them. So, and it's only sectoids who, as I say, we've now nerfed completely with the psionics. So, yeah, the psi nerf has massively affected me as well. I've not been able to do very much on it. Tractor beam thing. I think are you making that up? I don't remember there being any sort of tractor beam thing. Where's that? Where are you going? You're coming this way. Okay. I don't remember. I'm not aware of any sort of tractor beam thing. Now, I am not an XCOM expert, by any means. So it is possible it does exist and I just haven't heard of it, but I have definitely never heard of any sort of tractor beam for forcing UFOs to land. Maybe that's another mod, because I could see how that could be very useful. There is, oh yeah, there is a thing that's, yeah, that gives, it basically allows your base defenses to get a little bit more fun and activity. I'm just reckoning on if the aliens attack my base, then, well, so the way XCOM works, if the aliens discover your base, they will continue sending battleship after battleship after battleship against it until finally one of them gets through and you get a base attack mission. If you do the base attack mission, then they forget about where your base is for quite a long time, and they have to rediscover it again. So there's no point in actually having base defenses, with the possible exception of so that you can make sure you transfer some soldiers over there, because it won't actually help. Oh, supply ship going to North Africa. Right, let's intercept that with the Sky Ranger, which is a silly thing to do. But oh, that was a sectoid one as well, wasn't it? So it looks like this base is a sectoid base. Okay, so here we go. This is what we want to do. We want to send the Sky Ranger out. The resupply ship will land probably at the base, and we'll hopefully that means we'll have the Sky Ranger will get there in time in order to go in and investigate. Yeah, the base defenses are a bit. Yeah, they're a bit. I mean, there are a number of design issues in this game, should we say? And that is one of them. Oh, so we've investigated the sectoid medic, and that's told us about the silicoid, because we already know about live sectoids. And if you investigate a medic of a species you already know about, then you find out about a different species. Okay, I think I was loosely aware of that, but I'd forgotten about it until I did the research. Anyway, silicon-based life form generates an enormous amount of heat. It can strength crush rocks. It can then be ingested by the hot core. It's a lava monster, basically. Controlled by implants or telepathic beings. It works with the muton alien race. Okay. Fine, learned about silicoids. Next up, new project. We shall now look into. Oh yeah, we're going to look into heavy lasers in case we come across any. In case we come up against any sectopods in the future. I think that's worth doing. Let's also send the firestorm over. Now, if we shoot this ship down, landing at 90, blimey. If we do shoot this ship down, we're not going to bother attacking it. Okay, persistent. I'll try and shout. We'll shoot it. If we shoot it down, we won't bother attacking it with the Sky Ranger. There's not really any point. We only really want to go after it if it's going to get us some elerium. But we also don't want it to escape. Right, night mission. It's going to be a night mission, but it looks like we're going to get there. Oh yeah, I need to do the how many people do you think? Right. Okay. So hey everyone, I'm running a prediction thing. You can guess how many soldiers you think are going to die horribly during this mission. Has everyone noticed this? Especially I can't see who. I can't remember who it was who didn't notice. Was it Zucker? I'm honestly not sure. Somebody didn't notice anyway, so I'm telling you about it again. Well done, Tack. Good. Good man. Except for guessing 2, or 1 to 2. You have little faith. Although I suppose it's a night mission, that makes it a little bit more dangerous. Right. So we have basically the same loadout as before. Ooh, you know what we should do? We should give somebody like not Ed. He's a good shot. We should give Rusty Poncho the blaster launcher, which I keep trying to call a disruptor pulse launcher, even though that's the other game, and leave him in the Sky Ranger. He's not strong enough to carry. Oh dear. All right. Put one of those eggs down. Put both the eggs. Wow. Poncho is a very, very weak fella. Actually, you know what? Let's give him these anyway, and that'll hopefully boost his strength a bit. He can stand in the entranceway to the Sky Ranger and lob off a couple of these, then pick up the pistol and come and join the party with everyone else. Who's got the pistol? Why has somebody got the pistol? Oh yes, it's Caladrian is also a very, very weak fella and can't cope with carrying a SciAmp and a laser rifle at the same time. Okay. Well, Ed is really, really strong, so let's give Ed some extra flares to carry around, and he can be our the light of our mission, and light some places up a little bit. Well, the problem is he doesn't need to walk. No, however, there is a chance that carrying this much weight will knock his available time units down below the number of time units he needs to actually fire the gun. We'll find out about that. If so, then he can drop a couple of these things. It's fine. But this will potentially, theoretically, allow us to lay an egg on the top of the UFO and find an alternative way in. Why are my psionic people right at the front? That's really annoying. Mark, duck. So Ed can not have a smoke grenade. Great. Okay, well, Ed can put a light outside then, I suppose, because he's got a bajillion of them. Pete has parked us right next to the UFO again. Now I know he means well, and he just doesn't want us to have to go on a long walk to find it, but it's not really all that helpful. It's going to have to be Caladrian. Yes, Caladrian, put that in your rucksack. Get the smoke grenade out. Please have enough time units to throw it. You're not going to have enough time units to throw it, are you? We've done this before, and now he's got 6 time units. Goodness sake. Okay, we can throw that in the next turn then. So we've just we've lit the place up, so the aliens can see us, and now we're just going to sit here in the UFO like lemons. Great. Okay, Caladrian, throw the smoke grenade, put it down here. Now we can very, very carefully move you to... Oh, you have got flying armor. Move you over here, I guess. Basically to hide, like that. Then we'll bring Mark out and we'll put him on top of the Sky Ranger because that's traditional, like so. Then Ed can come out to about here, and then just go absolutely nutso with the flares. So we'll put one over here. I like this. It's giving a character who's really strong lots and lots of flares. It means he can throw them a very, very long way, and he can just keep... Oh, yeah, he can't chuck another one. But he's got a decent range on his... a decent throwing arm, so he can put them quite a long way away, get you a decent amount of coverage of and so on. So yeah, it's really good. Okay, you want to stand on the pile of nonsense over here. Everybody else wants to leave the Sky Ranger and come out and have a look outside. Sphere, can you put a torch out as well? You might not be as good at throwing as Ed, but... throw, please? Oh, okay, I selected it. Put one over here. There. Oh, surprise! I guess we'll just try and shoot it. Not like that, not like that, not like that. You know when I said shoot it, did I stutter? Did you misunderstand? Was there something did I phrase it badly? I don't know. Are you going to be able to shoot it? You might be able to, actually. Give it a shot. Pun unintentional. Oh, well done. Right in the arm. That's got to hurt. Bagel seems to actually be vaguely useful this time. I think the previous Bagel was absolutely terrible. couldn't hit anything. This Bagel is a bit slow at moving, but he seems to be a good shot, and I appreciate that in my soldiers. Are you going to be able to get to there? Yes, you can. Alright, let's put you behind those wheels. Still be covered by the smoke, I think, when it goes off, but you can see over this way a little bit better. Put you behind these wheels. Again, probably covered by the smoke. Got reasonable amount of aiminess out of there. I'm not sure who Amy is in this context, but apparently we can have her. And just bring a few more of the guys out as well for general XCOM purposes. I feel like I shouldn't stand anyone on the... Have you got flight armor? You have. Excellent. Put you in there as well. I feel like I shouldn't stand anyone on the smoke grenade, even though it's completely harmless. It just feels wrong somehow. Okay, that's made Philios into a bit of a sitting duck, but never mind, he's far enough away from anything that might happen. No, I'm afraid I didn't persistent. I took exactly the same squad again, but that's a fair point. Next time I do one of these missions, I should take a completely different squad just to sort of stir things up a bit and try and get everyone some XP. Yeah, you might be right, Clown. It might be that the base defense time, a failed base defense means that you get a certain amount of time before they attack again, but it's not enough time for it to really be worth it, I think. Boom. Movement, 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 movement. Movement? Oh, movement! Let's carry on playing with... Let's carry on playing with the mind control thing, just because if it... Oh. He's out of... Yeah, okay, so... Oh, no, he can see the alien. Mind control, please. You can see it. Nope. Anyone else want to have a go? Who else has got one of the mind controller boopy things? You have. Nah, it doesn't. I think we're just not good enough, and sectoids probably have a certain amount of innate defense against mind control because they are a psionic race. So we should be practicing against floaters or mutons or something. Yeah, we're insufficient psi wiener. Boom. However, our laser wiener, our laser foo is sufficiently adequate for needs and purposes and other similar sort of things. Right, let's not mess around. Let's go over and start investigating the UFO. So I reckon I want 8 people to go over and investigate the UFO. So that's 4 for each floor. And then that means 6 for outside. No, maybe 10 for the UFO, because then we can have... I don't know. I'm not sure what's a good number. Because we do want to have a few people to go around outside, and we probably want Ed to be one of the people who goes around outside because he's got all of the lights and he's really good at throwing them. So we could probably put another one over here somewhere. How big is this map? Okay, that big. That's an amazing throw. I am very impressed. Are you this good at throwing in real life, Ed? I have no idea what Ed's real life capabilities when it comes to throwing flares. That's incredible. He's going to be able to blanket the entire map in flares without moving away from the Sky Ranger at this rate. This one might be a bit trickier because I think there's a UFO in the way. Oh, that's his... Okay, this is the limit of his range, right out to about here. That's really impressive. Well done, Ed. I'm very impressed. The soldier I have completely arbitrarily named after you is doing really well, and therefore I congratulate you. Okay, so we've got 3 guys over here. We might as well move you forward just to keep up with the others. 3 plus the guy here. Oh, we could open a new door in the top of the UFO. That's always worth doing. Philios and Mark used all their time on psionicnesses. Yeah, let's put a new door in the top of the UFO. You are down on the ground, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. So we are going to fire a nonsense missile. It's going to come out this way. It's going to go up. Then it's going to come over here. And it's going to go... Knock, knock. I said it's going to come over here. Then it's going to go knock, knock. And we're going to launch it. And it's made a hole. There we go. Okay, so everybody with flight suits is... Or at least... How many people have I got with flight suits? Let's have a quick look. None. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people with flight suits. Okay, they are all going to go in through the brand new door in the top of the UFO. So we'll send Gort over here first. Oh. Aha. Hello. All right. Let's shoot the alien. Since you guys are the ones who are supposed to be dealing with outdoor aliens like that. Thank you. I wasn't really expecting to spot one there, but I suppose with the number of lights we've shone on this area, it's shouldn't be too surprised. There's another one. You've got any time units left? Puna? No, you haven't. Harpuna Matata. I don't trust that line of fire. I don't think. No, it's far too close to these guys. All right. I think he's got enough time units left to take a couple of steps back, though, to allow Barclay to have basically as many shots as he... Well, he can fire off 6 shots. If he can't hit with those, then I despair. I may be going to despair. Boom. There we go. Fourth shot was a hit. And the 6th shot probably would have been a hit as well if it had been necessary. Okay, that could be worse. Can we now actually move Gort over and stand him on the edge of the UFO here? Yes, we can. Right. So who else have we got? So we've got Gort. We've got these two up here, Mark and Philios. Yes, Mark and Philios have got flight suits. Down here we've got Ed has got a flight suit, and presumably somebody in this cluster down here. I think it might be Caladrian. Yes, Caladrian has got a flight suit. So we'll bring them all up onto the top of here and go in through the new door in the ceiling. The rest of them can go in the bottom way and clear out the middle floor. Okay, that's been quite a good turn, I think. We've made a new door. We've killed off 2 aliens who were lurking around over here, 3 aliens who were lurking around over here, and we got this one down here, but I think that was on the previous turn. Okay. Yeah, Ed has been amazing with the flares. I've been very, very impressed with him. We might have to get him some special trousers to honour his abilities. Sphere, move to there, and because I don't trust this game, I want you to put down your other flare over about here, or maybe here. You see why you see why I have trust issues, don't you? I was going to use 20. Yeah, I'll have 10 left. That's enough to hide with if necessary. There we go. Right. We'll just bunch up again in the traditional XCOM way, because I don't believe there are any aliens within... oh, Caladrian, you're supposed to be going upwards. Go, move here. The flying suits are so ridiculous, I love them. Oh, found another one hiding over here in the dark, and he's gone over to investigate the body of the previous alien, because clearly standing where one of your friends was killed a minute ago is the best idea. Now I know ooh, good shot. I know I do that occasionally myself, so I shouldn't be too rude, but I only do it when it's the only way to get somewhere. I don't do it just because I thought that was a nice place to stand. Stupid aliens. How far can you actually go? Another 2 steps. All right, we'll do that. We'll leave you where you were because that was clearly a... Okay. Blake is quite slow. Fair enough. And Harpooner, yes, can... Oh, despite getting a kill, he can still move another 3 squares forwards. Excellent. I approve of that. And we've got quite good light levels over here, thanks to Ed and his throwing arm. Let's see if we can bring him up here along with the rest of the gang. Yes, we can. And bring Mark over as well. And we have somebody over here. Who's this? This is... Oh, Philios. Okay. Can you get to there? Yes, you can. Right. So we now have the invasion gang, 5 of them, lined up neatly along here, ready to come up and investigate this hole in the next bit. Down here, did these guys... Yes, these guys have already moved because we shot that alien with them. These guys have moved. We've done the exploration. That's everybody except Poncho over here. Now, to be honest, I'm not going to use another blaster launcher, so let's unload all this stuff. Let's give him a rifle and a rocket. No, let's just give him a rifle and he can come along and join the fun down here. Don't want him to feel like he's missing out. Right. That's a door. That could be another one sticking their head out the front. It is another one sticking their head out the front door. Ah! Yeah, this is why in the olden days we used to use prox mines outside the doors. But to be honest, I can't be bothered anymore. Come on, get a 2 foot. Oh, I didn't quite. Let's let somebody else. You've had a kill just now. All right, Gil Games, you can have a go. You were kind enough to raid me or something last week, so you can have a... Yeah, there we go, just like that. Well done. It was 2 shots that I reckon would have hit. Yeah, good. And then just do the hidey thing again. It's clearly not enough of a hidey thing because that alien when he came out here was able to see one of them just round the corner, which is a bit unfortunate. But you know, I guess you can't have everything. If I put them further back, then it just takes forever to get them into position. They're not fast enough for it to really work reliably. I sort of want to... You know what I should be doing? It's just occurred to me, and I'll do this next time I take on one of these. I should be putting a second one of these missiles in through this window as well, because there's a fairly high chance that would take out at least one of the aliens who lurks around in the bridge area up here. And that might be a way to deal with all the psionic nonsense as well, because it probably take out the psionic aliens. Oh, and everyone should probably put their psiamps away, because we've determined that they're not actually all that useful. Caladrian already has. Philios has not. Okay, there we go. We'll just bring everyone up onto the roof, and then next turn somebody can actually go in and have a look around. I'm trying not to get them too close to the hole because I'm worried that the aliens might do shooting up out of the hole. I'm also slightly concerned that I won't be able to get down into here because there might be a bit of furniture in the way, which I suppose is another reason to put a displacer rocket in through the a blaster launcher rocket in through the door. Help! There's an alien. Do you feel lucky? Yes, you do. Good. I don't know why I had him look the other way. I think it was just a sort of almost an automatic. I've moved him out. I should moved him in there. I should look both ways before crossing the road or something like that. Hang on a minute. Why was he short of time units? Had I already? Oh, I think I've lost track of who I've moved in any given turn, and I accidentally made this squad do stuff twice, which is not good for their survivability rating chances. Metbar, can you throw a torch down here? No, the UFO is in the way. That's not a great improvement, but it'll have to do. You guys have not actually moved this turn, though. Right, so that is the edge. Can you get up here? Ah, oh yeah, of course, there's another level up. Yes, that is the corner of the map. So we'll run him along the edge here. We'll run this guy along down here because he's a bit slower. And this guy along down here for similar reasons. We've got a decent amount of light. I think I'm going to need another torch over here. Not even Ed's throwing on. Could get one right into this corner. But we'll worry about that in the next turn. And then we'll try and as we sweep around here. I don't expect there to be any more aliens outside, but you know, my expectations are often wrong when it comes to what the aliens are doing. That is everybody now. Yeah, I've dealt with all three squads. Okay. That's true. I could try panicking them, but to be honest, it's at the point now because you need to have the because you need to be able to see them and be within and actually see them, not just squad sight them. I feel like it's barely worth it. I might as well just shoot them. If I can't completely side control them, I might as well just shoot them in the face rather than mess around with trying to mind control them. Oh, hi. You're doing well out of this, Sophia. You're getting lots of kills. I nearly said that. Spoke slightly too soon with that one. But yes, you're getting lots of kills out of being the point man on the exploration here. But that's what comes with having a decent move speed. Well, actually, quite a lot of these guys have decent move speeds. Let's bring Metbar over to here and investigate the other door from here. I think that's probably a good idea. Gilgame's get in here and, yeah, guard that direction. We're going to want most of them to come around this way because they're going to be going up there. But there's probably going to be an engineer lurking inside the engine bay, engine rooms, I expect. Poncho, you can get over here with Metbar as well. Right. Up here. Let's move you to there and pick up that light and put it a bit further out because... I mean, I know they're cheap and all that, but you know, I feel I might as well recycle. Good for the environment, right? You're not as good at throwing as Ed is, of course, but never mind, that'll do. Then down here, continue to advance. Nope, not that far. That far. Could do with another light down here, actually. Blake, have you got one? Yes, you have. You've got two, in fact. Two is more than one, and therefore will do. Put that over. Okay, you're a noodly armed, not a psi weenie, but a throwing weenie, apparently. But I guess that'll have to do. Okay, so that's those guys. Now up here on the roof, Ed, you're my speedy guy, so we'll put you in here. Have a quick look around. Okay, there's nobody in here at the moment. Still got 42 time units left. Have a look out the door. Shoot the alien, because that's what's there. Or am I better... So where's it? It's there. They dropped in. They wouldn't be able to shoot from there. Let's just shoot the alien. Surprise! Taken from behind, if you'll pardon the expression. Don't stand right by the door. Let's bring some more people in so he's got a little bit of cover. I was going to say because I don't want Ed to die. I don't actually want any of these guys to die. They're all wearing flight suits because they're my better troops. So 38. No, let's leave you there and bring the other two right over to the hole so they can drop in the next. You know, literally right over the hole so they can drop in next turn. Okay, that's that squad, that's that squad, and that squad. That's everybody then. Oh, yes, you two moved over. Right. I'm quite worried that another alien is going to burst through that door into the bridge, but it didn't happen this time, so I'm kind of relieved. Biomond, look around the corner. And through the door. I don't trust these rooms. The aliens often hide amongst the elerium pods, which is extremely frustrating. Because you open the door and the game explores the entire room for you. So you think, oh yeah, it's completely safe. But no, it's not. The alien is hidden. And so you think, yeah, you assume you've got the alien because you look in here and you can't see anything, just as I've done now. Can you get back out of the room? Yes, you can. Let's do that then. But there is an alien somewhere down here, probably in this gap here, and so you just can't see them because they're behind an elerium pod. But you don't have any black squares to tell you that there's something that you haven't explored yet, and that's frustrating. Okay, now we're getting onto the dangerous part of one of these ships, or one of the dangerous parts of one of these ships. That's going up this lift and dealing with the aliens on the middle floor. Down here we are also... oh no, they've moved. Up here, did you guys... yes, you haven't moved this turn. Okay, Mark, you're slow. You can open the door and have a look. Okay, seems to be safe. Let's move you back in around here. Ed, you're really quick. I like that. So let's move you around here and you can do a quick scout round there. That seems to be safe. Excellent. Are you also quick? Yes, you are. Good. So you can move to there and check down this way, because the aliens do wander down here, as we've seen before. We'll then pull back a little bit like this, so we are covered and safe and stuff. And then we'll get these guys out here as well, so we've got a bit more supporting fire. Now, the idea of this, as I've said before, whenever I'm assaulting one of these UFOs, is that my theory is if I look around this corner and then go back to there, I know there's no sectoids here. If there are any sectoids around this corner, I sincerely hope they're not going to have enough time units to pop out of here, run all the way along here, and then shoot my guys. And even if they do have enough time units to do that, by the time they get to here, they'll be fairly low on them, which increases my odds of being able to pull off a reaction shot. So hopefully it'll keep everyone a little bit safer. Ping. Oh, hey Gil Games, welcome. Thanks for joining again. You've been actually been quite dangerous this mission so far. You've been killing several of the aliens. Where are you? Are you down in this squad or the upper one? I forget. I feel like I should probably find you since you've been. Oh, there you are. You're over in this squad over here, ready to assault the middle level of the UFO in a turn or two. So yes, welcome. Stick around, see if we manage to get you killed. I shall do my utmost not to, of course, because I don't like losing soldiers. It's bad for morale and it's expensive as well. So you know, we'll try and keep you alive. No, not even wounded. Nobody's. This mission's going quite well. It's a sectoid supply ship, so it's not actually all that dangerous. Especially as last time I played, I turned on nerfing of psionics. So psionics only work within line of sight now, which is both wonderful because it means the aliens can't just do psionic nonsense on me wherever I am on the map, but also it's frustrating because it means all of my psionic guys are basically useless. Because if they can see an alien, they need to be able to see an alien to take it over. Most of the time they don't have the skill level to do it because they've only just been trained. And so if they can see the alien, they might as well just shoot it, to be quite honest with you. But nope, you're doing well. You are completely unscathed so far. You do only have 30 health, so if you do get hit, you probably won't live to tell the tale. But no, you're doing well, and you've got lots of armor as well, so you should be safe. Let's find out. I'm about to hit the end turn button, and there's often a sectoid engineer in this area. Now it could be this guy, one of these guys who stepped out of the room, but I'm concerned that it might not be. So we'll find out. Uh-oh! Grenade out of the darkness in the corner. Fortunately, we've got some pretty good armor, and Harpooner is absolutely fine. The alien grenade did absolutely nothing to him in his power armor. So that's weird. So we've moved all the way over to here, and yet there's an alien skulking somewhere over here that just didn't do anything. Where is it? Seriously. There he is. Right, okay. Metbar. Could you possibly? Could you probably? Could you maybe? There we go. Fourth time lucky. And sixth time lucky as well, probably. This seems to be a recurring theme. That's not the first time that somebody's only managed to kill an alien on the fourth shot. Right. Poncho, get over here. Anything up here? No. Good. Hide. Thank you. Let's also, Biomond, I want you to have another look through this door, because as I was saying earlier, I'm just sort of paranoid about these engine rooms. You often seem to... I have to admit, I don't really know how the suggestion box works. Is it? I think I turned it on. Is it turned on but not actually doing anything suggestive? Anyone upstairs? Probably not. Let's have a look. Nope, nobody upstairs. Excellent. Nobody upstairs in that particular room, anyway. You know what I mean. Yeah, I think I have a suggestion box mod applied or extension, whatever it is Twitch calls them. I have it set up, but I don't know if nobody's ever suggested anything. And given my I was going to say given my fan club, given what my supporters are like, I'm fairly sure that somebody would have suggested something silly by now if it worked. So I think I probably haven't got it working. Okay. All right. Well, it's something I'll have to have a look into then at some point and try and work out why. To be honest, I have with me being a relatively small channel, most of the time people can just suggest things in chat, and the odds are I'll notice them. So yeah. But yeah, it's since I've how noodly armed are you? Jeez. How noodly armed is he? Strength 25. That's pretty pathetic. Yeah, since I've got it, I should probably make sure it does at least work. Yeah, well, there are two reasons to do no. There's one reason to do night missions, and two mission types it particularly applies to. That is if they're going to disappear before day dawns. And so with this one, because I wanted to get this ship while it was touched down before it tried to take off and escape, because I wanted the eleriums, it was very important to go after it, and even though it was nighttime. The other one is terror missions, where you basically have to go after the alien. You have to respond to a terror mission immediately, almost no matter what. And if it disappears, because if you leave it until dawn, it will disappear, and then you will take an enormous score hit, because everyone or the entire world will think you hate them and want them to be eaten by aliens, which, to be fair, is roughly accurate at that point, because that's what you're telling them by ignoring the terror mission. Right, Ed, do you have the time you need to get to there? You do. Excellent. Oh, hello. Ah, that's the one who panicked earlier. He's dropped his gun on the floor. Well, I mean, I would take you prisoner, but turns out Geneva Convention doesn't apply to aliens. Sorry. Bring up Caladrian. Right, okay. So that's... No, there's usually 3 aliens on the top floor, I think. So there's probably one more in the corridor area over here, which means it's rather unfortunate that Ed has run out of time units. But that alien did need killing. Although, I suppose actually I could have just left it, because it was panicked and dropped its weapon. So it's not like it could have done very much against me. But even so, yeah, I didn't like it being there and being alive. Also, I didn't do the maths to work out whether I'd be able to move back again afterwards. Yes, I will tell you. I'll let you know if I work out how to use the what do you call it? What do you call it? The suggestion box thing. Hey, another panicking alien. I approve of this. Oh, there's a flicker then. What did I see? Oh, that's what I saw. Right. Who can see him? Gil. Right, Gil, you're going to get a chance to do that. Right in the feet. Good shot. I approve of that. Damn those aliens and their feet. Oh, there's another one. Another one. Ah. Does that... Oh, yeah, that's true. I've heard of the cheesing the despawn, as you put it. That's where you sort of, as long as there's a ship headed towards the terror site, it won't actually despawn. Is that right? Yeah, I've heard of that trick. I don't know. I suppose I'm trying to play in a relatively uncheesy way, mostly. I don't care that much about it, but mostly I'm trying to be uncheesy. Good. I'm glad that's empty because he doesn't have enough time units to do anything about it if there had been aliens there. Right. So there's no aliens in that corner. There was an alien in that corner. We got him. Let's move over here. This corner looks safe. Let's go over the top of this dune as well. Yeah, right. I am now convinced the outside is safe. So we shall bring Harpooner over this way. Have a quick glance in the corner, just because if there's one alien there, I don't trust it not to have a second one. We all know what sectoids are like for their party time. Bring that guy inside. So we've got you guys have all just been. You guys have all been as well. No, you guys haven't been this turn. I lose track of what turn I'm which turn I did something on. Ed, you're my current hero because you have a decent moving speed, unlike everybody else. So you're going to have a quick look around there and then duck back into cover. Excellent. I do need to get some more people trained up as scouts. Problem is, I don't know how. It's not really. I suppose you just train people to have high time units by doing lots of stuff in their turns. What's the betting that the alien is hiding behind the alien door over here, because that's where they always are. Can you get over here as well? You can, and even be able to shoot as well. Nice. And then we'll bring you round. Mark, you're a bit slower, but you can get there anyway. Good. Right, so hopefully if anything does stick its head out this door, we can shoot it off fairly quickly. Over here we've got a decent amount of run up before anything can get to us, so that's pretty good. Down here, same down here. We've got a decent. If anything does come into the lift room here, it's going to have had to come from at least here or here in order to have. And so by the time it gets to here, it's going to be a bit short of time units. It's not quite ideal, but it's not too bad. Then next turn we can move up into the room here, have a quick look around outside, and carry on breaching as normal. Yes, all is good. Probably. And that sectoid soldier is panicking as well. I reckon sectoid soldiers are usually on this level, I think. I feel like the ones up here tend to be a slightly higher rank of sectoid, or of alien. So the panicking one is probably on the next floor down. I think. This is another dangerous maneuver. I probably should have looked in the room and waited outside the door, actually, but it's a bit late now. Bit late now? We could actually move back out. No, we can't. He can't. And he can't. Okay, we're kind of stuck here then. Caladrian, open the door. Ed, move to here. There we go. Is that the soldier who keeps panicking, or is that another one? I don't know. Oh no! Ed has failed me. Move to here. And can't turn around. Caladrian. Oh, you got a pistol, so you're going to be able to move. You'll be a little bit more mobile. Auto shot. Yeah, it's going to give him 7. It's going to be enough to get into cover even if he misses. Oh, and there we go. That was the last one. Cool. You don't need to cheese the crash ships with interceptors in the same way. It takes about 2 days for them to despawn, I think. It's certainly long enough that you can wait for dawn and then go out there at a more appropriate time. Okay, thanks, Gil. Well, good luck, and good luck with your next session, and catch you next time. Thanks for joining, and for raiding, of course, as well. Unless you left when the time went between you saying you're off and me actually replying. I got a little distracted by trying to kill an alien. Yeah, I suppose it could be a bit expensive spending elerium to keep interceptors in the air for long enough, but the other thing, you could use your Sky Ranger as well to an extent, but yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do a low cheese run, I suppose. Only cheesing when it's unavoidable. 14 aliens killed. Good. Oh, 2 live aliens recovered. Interesting. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Probably bop them on the head and sell them. Power sources of alien food, surgery alloys, and 150 elerium. Nice, that's why we came along here. Also, this is the other reason we came along here. So we've got a nice time unit boost for Mark. He's a bit quicker, which is quite good because I think he was quite slow, so that's going to be very valuable. Caladrian and Metbar and Blake. Oh, and Philios as well. That's also very good. Nice bump on the accuracy for Saphir as well. Things are going well today. We've only lost about 1 soldier in the entire evening. Right, there we go. So we can now fly home and Yeah, things have gone well. What time is it? 10:15. Carry on a little bit longer, I think. Oh, thanks for the follows, Alan. Or much appreciated. All right, let's send the Sky Ranger back, and then we'll nip into the base and sell off some of the nonsense that we've acquired from all of these doing all these missions. So we've got surgeries we don't need, entertainment, food we don't need that much, navigation we don't need that many. To be honest, power sources we don't need that many either. I should probably be selling these off to keep a bit of space in my what do you call it, in my storage areas. Grenades, blah 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 blah. Stun bombs, blaster launchers, stun bombs. Let's keep stun bombs down to about 50, and launchers at about 5. There's some more in the Sky Ranger as well, so we've got more than this, but you know, get rid of some of the stuff. Heavy plasmas. I think I've been trying to keep this at about 50, and this at 100, because otherwise it just takes up space, and you get so much heavy plasma ammo, because at this stage all of the aliens are using heavy plasmas because they want pretty much because they want to have a chance of killing us. So you just end up with huge numbers of them, and now we can sell all of that for $6.5 million. Score. Nice. I've got 50 million. This is crazy. Got so much money, and we're just waiting for all this psi training to happen and get people as good as possible. So we've got Mark, Caladrian, and Philios with tolerable psionic scores. I guess it's the skill that we need strengths. Sorry, specifically. I guess it's the psionic skill that we need to work on now to try and get them to actually be able to use their psionic strengths. Hopefully we'll get a few more of these soldiers learning how to brain, how to use their psi wieners, as someone was putting it, and getting a bit more effective at that. So, how's the Avenger coming on as well? That's another thing to check. 60 engineers working on 11 days left. Okay, so it's not a million years till that'll be done. Muton very small. We'll wait for that to come within range of my ships that are actually going to be able to have a chance. Oh wait, words. No, there is a firestorm over here. We can take it. Boop, and straight into the water. Well, actually, it's not even that. It's just going to be disintegrated completely with a single shot like that. And then the remains will fall into the water. Never mind. Touchdown, you might say. So that's a very small floater. We are just swatting them down out of the sky now, like that, like insects. But like I say, there's no point in going after these ones. There's a small chance of losing a soldier, quite a small chance of losing a soldier, and not like I gain anything useful from actually going in and dealing with that ship. This one's a harvester. Okay, where's it going? Going over towards the Americas. What sort of harvester was it? I wasn't paying very much attention. Sectoids. Okay. Again, not much point in going in and attacking this one, because if I shoot it down, it's not going to have any elerium, and there's nothing else that I actually need from the alien ships. Yeah, okay, I could get some stuff that I could sell for money, but as you've seen, not exactly hurting for money. The only thing that I don't have basically unlimited amounts of is elerium, and if you shoot the ship down, you're probably not going to get any. So, yeah. If you're stuck with your Sky Ranger flying back, I don't think I properly read what you said. But yes, if you're stuck, if it's the game's fault because the Sky Ranger is flying back, then I completely understand understand cheesing it a little bit, because that's the game. The game should let you go out and deal with that. Right. So that's a supply ship heading for North Africa. Yes, so we actually want to. Well, we'll wait for it to fly over a little bit further till it's more or less over the top of the base, and then we'll send the Sky Ranger out to intercept it, which obviously it won't be able to do, but it'll follow it till it lands. Before we do that, I'm going to go to the loo and then swap over who's in the craft, because I think it's time to take a different group of squaddies out on this mission. So back in a moment. No, we don't like Mike to mess with the stream. He's in foreign parts at the moment. I think work sent him off to some weird and potentially wonderful place. Right, let's equip the craft. So the Whippet is going to get a different crew this time. Who should we go for? So we had from Ed downwards before this time. So let's go back up like deselecting everyone like this. How are we only on Madman 2? I'm sure we've lost more Madmen than that. I am very confused. Have I accidentally duplicated you? Maybe not. Maybe you've just got away without being killed. Given all your talk of leveling up, it's sort of ironic that you're only on your second one. Yeah, it is a little bit annoying that you can't. Oh, mid range on the accuracy. So yeah, so he doesn't go on a lot of missions. Yeah, you could be right. That would make sense. Right, let's make sure everyone's actually got some armor, because it'd be mean to send people out there in their pajamas. So we've got power suit, power suit, power suit, power suit. And we'll put some of the better ones, some of the people with the higher aim scores into flying suits. I think now we've got some, since we've got some. But I want to send most people in power suits because they're cheap. And although, given that we're now starting to farm the supply ships, elerium is getting quite a bit cheaper than it was before. So maybe in the future we'll be able to go back to just putting everybody in flying suits just for the fun of it. Have I put you in for a mission, Tack? I haven't. All right. So, okay. Since you're here and talking, I'll stick you in on this mission. Right. So where are you, Tack? We'll take Calcium. Is Calcium watching? No, I don't think he is. I apologise if I'm just not noticing people. And put Tack in instead. I can't remember. We've actually let's take Calcium along anyway, because he's a rookie and he needs experience. And Hippo can have a rest. Carry on resting because he's a captain. Right, equipment wise, I don't think we need to change anything. We won't have any psionic people on this mission, but yeah, fine. Right, good. So now we can wait for this to get a little bit closer. In fact, yeah, let's let it get a little. In fact, no, better idea. Let's launch the Sky Ranger over to not to the alien base, over to about here, so it's in the right sort of area, and then when this ship comes over and lands, we can just pounce on it. And it might, if we're really lucky, if this alien ship flies fast enough, this might be a day mission. It might be able to catch up with dusk as it flies across. Yes, it can. Excellent. So I'm glad I launched that when I did. We can predict the aliens quite nicely. And now the Whippet can go to a new target of that landing site. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so what have we got? Everyone's carrying the everyone's just chosen that said they want to carry a heavy plasma because they're greedy. Oh, nearly. Oh no, we do have somebody. Froggy's got the egg launcher. That's probably good. Fluxter has apparently got a Psyamp. I don't know why he's got a Psyamp, because he hasn't been Psy trained. Generally, I mean, you know, should we just use the heavy? Should we just use the heavy plasmas? It's a bit overkill against the against sectoids, but or should we swap them over? Let's swap them out for plasma rifles. I need to look in the UFOpedia at all the accuracy numbers for these. One moment, I'm going to Google this because I'm accuracy. XCOM. Oh, there is actually a UFOpedia.org. Excellent. So the plasma rifle has an accuracy of 55% in full auto. The heavy plasma. Oh, here we go. Heavy plasma. Heavy plasma has 50% accuracy, so the heavy plasma is slightly less accurate, and it's They uses 35% time units for the full auto with the heavy plasma, versus 36 with the plasma rifle. So it uses, oddly, that's weird. It uses slightly more time units for the plasma rifle. It's less, but it's more accurate, and the damage is going to be sufficient either way. So yeah, let's swap everyone over for. No, that's not how you do that. Let's swap everyone over to have a plasma rifle. I haven't needed to reload for ages. I guess the I suppose you get. Oh, it's because it was all laser rifles in the last mission, of course. So of course I didn't have to reload. Oh, and the plasma rifle clips are comparatively quite small. You only get 28 compared to 35 for the heavy plasma. Again, that's sort of the opposite of what I'd expect. I'd expect the heavier gun to use a lot more time units to fire, do a lot more damage, be a bit less accurate, sure, and have a much smaller clip. But, whatever. Alright, so we'll save that, and we'll just do this for everybody. Oh, we need to put the medkits back in. And we've run out of something. What have we run out of other than... Oh, we've run out of prox mines and smoke grenades. Okay. Only care a little bit about that. No, you can keep that. Let's take your smoke grenade away from you, though, because you're at the back of the bus, I think. Is that a lot? That's a lot. Right, okay, so we're going in, plasma rifles all round, and we'll just go in and see how things go with that. Okay. So it's another desert one. That's sort of good, because it means there's no buildings to mess around with and get in the way and annoy us all. Where's that smoke grenade gone that we dropped on the pile so that Tack would have one? I must have given it to somebody else when I wasn't thinking about it. Oh well, never mind. Calcium has got one, so we can pop some smoke outside the front, right outside the Sky Ranger. Remind me when we get home to put some more smoke grenades inside the Sky Ranger. It's not that I really care about everyone particularly carrying them. I just want the guy at the front to definitely have one. Lots of hidden movement. Can we be done with that? Oh. You did indeed smoke the... what? You smoked the grenade, right, okay, yes, apparently you did. Thank you for that, that's very, very unhelpful. Oh, there's the UFO. Right, and we are up against the wall here, so... I suppose... Oh, there's one. I probably shouldn't be too rude to Pete about landing right up with the ship right up against the side of the UFO, because on these maps there isn't that much space available, but still, it'd be nice if he was a little bit further away. So we'll put you there. Calcium, kill this alien for me, please. Oh, there's another one. We found another one. Calcium, kill the bloody alien. There's two of them. We need to take them back. We kind of need to do something about these guys. Let's move you to there. Tack, kill the alien for me, please. If you kill that one, I'll let you have a shot at the other one as well. Oh my god. What? How did you... Oh, you've been injured as well. How did you hit that alien with a plasma rifle and not kill it? My god. Why? Are you sure you want to come on this mission, Tack? Yes, we know about that one. Firstly, I want you to take out this one. Oh my god. I know you guys are the B team, but still. This is ridiculous. Can you get to there? Yes, you can. Won't someone rid me of this troublesome sectoid, as they say? There we go. Thank you. Who was that? That was... Finally, Frederick. Well done. Thank you for not sucking. Persistent, you're up. I need you to go over here and rid me of that troublesome sectoid over there. To be honest, this one's been less troublesome so far. It hasn't hurt anyone. But I suspect it probably would, given the chance. Right, now, does anyone around here have a med kit? And also, where is Tack? Has he got any time units left? No, he hasn't got any time units left, but he has got space behind him that somebody can move into, if we can find somebody with a med kit. Here's a med kit person, standing sort of at the back. Typical. Okay, we'll move Peter out over to here. Half expecting there to be another 3 sectoids on top of this hill or something. We're not going to advance too far at this point. Sam, do you have a medkit? You do not. Okay, well we'll just get you out of the Sky Ranger and out of the way. then Joel, you do have a med kit, but you won't have enough time units to get over here and do anything useful with it, I suspect. We'll try though. Oh no, 10 time units left. Okay, you can help a little bit. Oh, he's only got one injury, so if we do boop a heal in there, he's now going to be absolutely fine. He's not. So he's lost most of his health, and quite a lot of his firing accuracy, throwing accuracy, and melee accuracy due to being hit fairly hard by all that stuff. But at least you haven't got any fatal wounds left now, so you're gonna survive as long as nothing else ridiculous happens to you. So that's good. We seem to have done a bit of exploring around the immediate landing area. That's not too bad. Who are you? Oh, you're the egg launcher. Okay, so we'll bring Levin up onto the top here. I was about to say, please don't find any more aliens. But you immediately found an alien. Yeah, I think I might do that, Tack. I think I might put you in the ship for a quick night's sleep to sort of because you're. If people could please stop getting shot and shoot slightly more effectively when it's their turn to shoot, I would very much appreciate it. Where can I put you that's useful? Can I put you there? Yes. Then I get another person to come along here. Yeah, that's true. You can enjoy the HP boost from recovering from an injury. Oh, come on! What was that? Why are these aliens suddenly so hard to kill? Maybe I should have stuck with the laser rifles. They seem to be doing quite a lot better. I'm just amazed. We've hit two of these aliens that we've killed. We've hit them. They've only died on the second hit. And from a plasma rifle, that shouldn't be the case. The plasma rifles should be significantly more effective than that. Okay, you can go onto the roof of the Sky Ranger. There we go. Right. So everybody has done stuff except for Egg Layer over here. We'll just leave. Well, actually, we'll move him to there for now. There we go. And we'll drop the bomb on the top of the UFO in the next turn. Right, that was an effort, that turn. There was just so many aliens in awkward places where I couldn't bring down the full force of the amount of fury I wanted to on them. I'm also a little bit worried for the future, for when we actually start breaching the UFO, if the sectoids seem to have developed a resistance to plasma fire. That's rather unfortunate, and maybe I should be using the lasers on them. Or maybe I should run everybody back into the Sky Ranger and pick up the heavy plasmas or the laser rifles, because we do have them. It's just going to be expensive in turns to go and get them, to rearm everyone. The UFO kind of looks smaller from this angle. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because we haven't explored most of it. Reasons for heavy over rifles was the mixed lasers. If they don't kill one hit, use lasers next, or vice versa. Yeah, you can sort of switch between different weapons for the. Oh, that was Tack. Tack should be going back into the ship. Yeah, you can switch between different weapons for different to sort of. But I'm not sure why. I mean, normally I reckon I would probably. Typically, I would probably just use the heavy plasmas because they do the most damage. And when you might be coming up against things like mutons and ethereals and so on, then it feels like the right thing to do is to let's pick the big gun, the one that hits the hardest and does the most damage, just because that's going to increase your survivability chances. Now the thing with the learning that the sector pods are more vulnerable against fire from laser weapons is a reason not to do that, and is a reason to start using the lasers. But basically, I feel like you might as well, given that ammunition is not a concern at this stage of the game. Thank you. Given that ammunition is not a concern at this stage of the game, I feel like I might as well just use the heavy plasmas pretty much all the time. We'll move you 3 out this way for doing the exploration. We'll move you over here along with these guys for doing. Oh, not you. Sorry, that's Tack. Yeah, you might as well just use the big guns all the time, essentially, is what I'm thinking. Then all the people with the flying armor can come over here a little bit. I've missed a couple of... Oh, there's one person with flying armor down here. Who else has got... Have you got flying armor, Madman? Yes. Okay, you get you up here as well, then. At least some of the way up there. And that's everybody out of the Sky Ranger. So, hang on, I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with flying armor. I thought I brought 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5. Oh, there's one guy down there I couldn't see because I couldn't see he had flying armor because he was hiding behind the Sky Ranger. All right, let him off. Oh, possibly because he was flying, I couldn't see him. That makes a certain illogical sense. Right, time to lob a outer nonsense missile. Put it over there, up here, over. Oh wait, no, it's not. No, because I want to put it into the bridge, so I need to have explored it far enough to find the bridge before I can start attacking it. So yeah, not doing that just yet. Okay, we have explored a little bit further. We've got, if an alien pops out of here, we have a little bit of cover for this guy. He might still see them. I can't do anything better for him at the moment. He's in a silly place. Oops. Over here, we've still got a bit of smoke cover. This area seems relatively safe. The aliens, unless the aliens really come charging towards us, I think we're probably going to be all right. And then we can start, yeah, working our way around here in the next turn. So I think we're probably in a reasonably good position. I didn't do a how do you think we're going to do for this mission, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, hang on. Wait, did I? Is this the one for this mission? Or is this the one from the previous mission? I can't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're short, if you don't have a lot of ammunition for the plasma weapons yet, then yes, using the lasers makes a lot of sense. Yeep. Meep. Please don't shoot my guys. Yeah, if your ammunition is not basically unlimited because you've killed so many aliens, you've got a huge supply of it, then yeah, it makes a lot of sense to use something a little bit more free. And you also don't have to worry about carrying extra magazines if you're using laser weapons as well, which is quite nice. No poll this mission. Okay, so that was the one from the previous one. I'll finish that one off then. Choose outcome flawless. Yeah. And we'll start up another one for this mission. Start prediction. How many soldiers? Go. Right, sorry about that. Okay, so you can so you've got a little bit of a freebie with the hit on tack that we saw earlier. It was non-fatal, so that hasn't affected the number of kills, but it might affect how you feel things are going to go on this mission. So yeah, up to you guys now. And you've seen how people are doing with all the various different weapons. So actually, what I'm going to do, Frog Basher is going to drop this, and this, and this, and pick up this, and go charging into battle. Because that means now we can bring Tack in, and he can pick up the launcher, so you can actually still be useful despite taking the beating in the earlier and us not really wanting to send you in on the front line. So there we go. Why would nobody trust me? I'm very trustworthy, thank you. What could possibly go wrong? Oh yes, you already shot, I remember. Don't. Can you get up here? No, you can't. This is the problem with desert missions. Everybody moves really slowly. I mean, it's understandable because yes, wading through sand is extremely hard work, but it's annoying when your soldiers are so much slower than normal. You've done stuff. Okay? Let's give Calcium another go at this. Nope. Nope. Oop, nearly. No. No. Yes. Eventual success. I don't want to explore too much further. Actually, let's move him back into the smoke again. Don't want to explore too far when I've not got as much fire support as I expect to at this point. Can I move you any further? No, I can't do anything useful with you. Right. These guys could actually go up on the top of the UFO, I suppose, and start. Yeah, let's do this. Let's send who's quick? Protoplasm, you're quite quick. Let's send you over along this way. There we go. Now next turn I've explored enough that I can start lobbing out the blaster launcher, the blaster bombs. Is another one going to stick their head out of the door? I want to be able to just lean round the corner like this, so have a quick look without having to move all the way out and potentially get shot at, as happened before. Let's move him to here, and then try the outside visual range shots. He probably isn't outside of visual range, but all right. Let's not mess around. Let's just start shooting and keep shooting until he dies. Oh my god, these guys are bad. Okay. That's not how that's supposed to go. Frederick, you did well before. Can you do it again? No. 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 Oh my god! Is it because I called you guys the B team? Have you just taken offence at that and now you're just refusing to hit anything? Seriously? Oh, there we go. The increased accuracy of a snapshot apparently was enough to offset to yes, that to everything. Oh dear. Or maybe it's just that the plasma rifles aren't actually very accurate, and I should be using the laser rifles for everybody. I honestly don't know. But that was pathetic. It was a poor showing, a very very poor showing. Right, let's fire one of these because at least we don't have to worry about accuracy with one of these. Let's fly it around the map a bit just for the lols. And then bring it over here. It's about here that I usually go in, I think. And about there. And we launch the rocket. There we go. Nice neat hole in the roof. Do you have enough time units to reload it? Yes, you do. Excellent. Right, so you guys have all gone and you managed to kill a couple... Well, did you kill both? No, you killed one alien last turn. But this turn, between all of you, all 1, 2, 3, 4 of you firing all you could, you managed to kill one alien. Oh, that's depressing. It doesn't bode well, does it? Oh, there's another one over here. Let's bring you up on top of here. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Let's have you shoot from up here, because I don't know... It might be a good firing angle. Oh, it is. Well, either that or you're just less crap than all the rest of them. That seems to be quite good. Now, I know in the XCOM remake, shooting from higher up gives you significant buffs to your hit chances. I suspect that's not the case in this game, but I honestly don't know. Right, so we've Rooftop Squad have actually let's bring Rooftop Squad in along a little bit as well. They can advance to. All right, we'll advance them to here. I suppose these guys are also an emergency response squad for if anything, if we spot another alien over here or something, we could probably get these guys to flit over and do something about it if we leave them until reasonably late on in the turn order. Okay, so these guys are a bit exposed. I don't like that. If another alien comes out of the doors, we could be in trouble, but we did need to kill that one, so I think it was probably necessary. Next turn, maybe we'll be able to knock on the door and run away. We'll see how things go, how many time units we've got. Oh, you think it's because you don't have the hang on, Tack. Oh yeah, Tack. You got a laser. No, it's Frog. Oh yes, it was. Yes, you have got the big gun. Does you think it's because we took the heavy? It's because the heavy plasmas were good and the plasma rifles are bad? Maybe. Maybe. And I don't know. But the accuracy I've been seeing from everyone today in this run in this particular mission has been truly abysmal. Oh, alien. Fortunately, the alien either didn't notice us or had run out of time units. So that means it's time to start the shooting gallery up again. If somebody could just, shoot this alien dead in less than 1,000,000 shots, I would very much appreciate it. Really? Let's bring Frog Basher in with the laser rifle, see if that makes a difference. That was closer. That was less close. That was bad. We have developed they've clearly bred a tougher variety of sectoid because they're not supposed to be able to take multiple hits before they die. Oh, well done, Persistent. That was 3 shots. I reckon every single one of those would have hit. So, yes, good job. Congratulations on being the one person who appears to not suck right now. Right, let's get you guys back into cover, just in case another alien decides to come out and wants to join the party. Do any of you guys have useful numbers of time yet? Who's going to knock on the door and run away if you've all got 30, 50 something time units? That's just awful. I cry. It's funny how just a relatively low number of time units can be quite so frustrating in this game, but it certainly can. Right, now I have a better idea for this turn's egg. This time we're going to lay another egg. It's going to come out here like this. It's going to go up in the air as usual. It's going to fly over this way. We're not going to bring it too close to these guys because that'd be unfortunate. We're then going to drop it in through here and take out the bridge. I said we're going to drop it in through here and take out the bridge if I can remember to not click the wrong buttons. Okay, the accuracy of this thing is somewhat overrated, it seems, so I guess we'll just reload it. And maybe we'll give it another try in the next turn, because that was supposed to go down through the hole and nuke the bridge area. I'm now very, very glad I kept these guys quite as far back as I did, because that was quite a large explosion, and therefore dangerous. Let's keep them this far back. It could be. I don't know. I don't really know exactly how the how your firing accuracy affects the egg launcher. Yeah, I don't know. Right, that is everybody though. So let's next turn it. That's a door. Is it one coming outside? We'll find out. Let's have a look around the corner. Go fish food. No. Right, we're going to knock on the door and run away. You've got 59, 57, 54, 54. Okay, we'll run past the door with fish food. And then, you know what? Open the door anyway from there. Frog Basher, come up to... In fact, you go inside. Have a quick look around. Looks to be safe. Come back out again. Fluxed, alright. We'll put you in front for no apparent reason. Just because I want to have the queue filled up. And there we go. And then over here, we'll continue with advancing Peter, because Peter is one of the few people we've got with an actual useful movement speed. Look that way, look that way. Seems to be safe. Tuck yourself back in there behind the that. You can catch up with him, like that. And then we'll advance gradually again with Sam over here, who also is a slowpoke. Drop him down into the valley and worry about things from there. Okay, that corner is probably safe. This corner probably also safe. We'd probably have found out by now if there are any aliens there. So, up here. Yes, it is a new turn. Excellent. So we shall launch a missile. Send it over here. Up to here. Over to here. To here. To here. And then down to here, I suppose. Let's see how that does. This is the last one, so if this fails as well. There we go. Boom. I didn't hear any screams. I haven't seen pitch black for a very, very long time. What's that? There's a patch of... Is that a patch of sand up in the air for no apparent reason? Yes, it is. Why is there a patch of sand up there in the air? I'm not going to worry about that. So, I didn't hear any screams when that rocket went in here, which is a bit upsetting. I was hoping to catch at least one of the aliens in the bridge and just... well, nuke it, basically. So I'm a bit disappointed by that, but we'll advance forwards along here and see what we find. I mean, we could just chuck a grenade in there as well, but actually, I don't think I want to, because that missile going in there is probably going to have destroyed No, him. That missile going in there is probably going to have destroyed the floor level in there, and that means it's getting worrying a little bit close to dropping. The grenade might get a little bit worryingly close to dropping down all the way down into here and blowing up one of the elerium cores, and that I really don't want to do. I'd feel very, very silly if I blew up the elerium. Right, that's everybody. Let's have another turn. I need some more time units. I've stirred them up a bit inside there, haven't I? They're panicking, and well, they're not actually literally panicking, but they're running around a lot and going, "Oh no, what's going on? Why was that? What were all those explosions?" Yes, I have indeed found a bug in a 20-year-old game. You'd have thought they'd have patched it by now, wouldn't you? I wonder when Open XCOM came out, because technically it's probably a bug with that, or maybe it's one of the map data files is thinks there should be something there, and in which case that's probably an original XCOM thing. Fluxter, move to there. Looks safe. Okay, take cover. Frog Basher, can you get to there? You can. Excellent. Looks safe. Good. Take cover. Who else we've got? Frederick. One of you go this way. One go this way. And we'll bring fish food in over here as well. Right, there we go. So with these guys can sweep all the way around here, but they won't bother going up this lift because there's no point. The other guys can sort that one out. These guys will come around here, and once they've finished wrecking this area over here, we can then bring them in over here to join in the party and going up through this lift over here. So that's going to work nicely. Keep all the guys reasonably sensibly placed. Sam can go up onto here just in case. I'm pretty sure it's going to be safe up here, but yes, it is. So move him all the way over here. Now he can come running around and rejoin everyone over here and carry on. Then they can all sweep the first floor between them. Tack, I don't have any more use for you. You can just stay there and stay warm in the Sky Ranger, I think. You guys up here. No, you've already moved. Okay, we'll leave you where you are then. Tempting though it is to throw in another explosive into here. I feel like I've kind of done that now. Actually, they might be able to drop down all the way down into this level as well. We'll have to see how that goes when they start actually exploring in there. Okay, yeah, I think I saw Pitch Black many years ago when I was at university. It was just a film that somebody had and said, "Here, should we watch this one?" So we did. I don't remember very much about it. I have definitely stirred up the ant heap with my with my missiles. They are running around a lot more than they normally do. Okay, Protoplasm, you are the scout. Move to here. And drop down. And there's one. Is there any more? No. Okay. Shoot the one you found then. And then hopefully you'll have enough time units to hide. Nice. Good shot. I approve of that. Not really enough time units to hide as well as I would like. Okay, we'll put you over against that wall. And we'll bring the rest of the gang in and form a sort of a human shield wall across here. That was quite effective, actually. I'm pleased with the way that is that over there? No, okay, that's the other side of the hole. I'm quite pleased with the way that that rocket opened it up. I was hoping for a bit more destruction, and maybe take out this wall as well. But yeah, overall, I'd say that was a pretty good use of the rocket. Even if it didn't. Well, actually, I mean, I say even if it didn't take out any aliens. I don't think it did because I didn't hear any screams, and I didn't see any stuff on the ground here. We haven't punched a hole into the floor below, which is a little bit of a shame. I think that's probably because it didn't hit the floor. It will have come down through the hole and hit one of the tables in here, and that's why you heard the boom, 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 repeated explosions of all the furniture exploding after the rocket went in there. Still, I'll take that. That was pretty good. Froggy, have a look around the corner. Nothing there. Have a look through the door. Nothing there. I don't trust it when it does this, though, as I said many times in the last mission, because I feel like the game often lies to you when you look in the engine room. Sometimes there are aliens hiding in amongst the eleriums, and that's very, very rude of them. I'd very much rather they didn't do that. Okay, this area seems to be safe. Let's drop back here and bring these guys around along here, and then we'll take Pete. If Peter moves to here. Yes, he's then successfully He's now explored everywhere, so we'll move him around here, ready to come in through this door. Hopefully the XCOM agents are sufficiently switched on; they won't see him pop through the door and assume he's an alien and try and shoot him or something equally dumb. But no, I think they're in suitably close radio communication. They'll probably be all right with that. Some of the opening-closey we've been hearing, I'm slightly concerned might be the engineer going in and out of this door, because he's not going in and out of this door. So he might come back in here and then... Can I get these guys to hit? Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's put these guys up here. It means they can't shoot, but it also means they're in cover, so they can then sweep through this room a little bit more effectively in the next turn. Now, maybe I should be having someone go around here as well. I might do that next turn as well. But for now, I think that's pretty good. So that's everybody, isn't it? These guys have just dropped in. These guys have moved up. These guys have moved round. Yes, that's everyone. Sectoid panicking. Yeah, we approve of that. Oh. Two panics, three. Whoa. Well, that was an action-packed alien turn. So we shot one over here with reaction fire, which I feel is quite an achievement because you all know my thoughts on reaction fire. Protoplasm, have a look around the corner. Okay, looks safe. Look around this corner as well because you totally can. You speed demon, you, and then get back around here where you're safe. Excellent. Who are you? Anima. Can you get to here? You're a bit slower, but we want to have a look around this corner anyway. Okay, that seems safe. Let's move back to here. There's a distinct lack of wall to hide behind, but it's still probably quite a good place to stand. Joel, yeah, let's have 3 people go this way. We'll sweep around the other way with the other 2. Oh, there's a panicked alien over here somewhere, because there's a dropped weapon. One of them went berserk down here somewhere, and there's all kinds of mess happening around here. Frederick, let's bring you back out of this room, because I want somebody to sweep round this way. 22, yeah, that's enough to have a quick look, and then get back into cover. Frog Basher, move up to here, because you're going to rejoin the main party, to be honest. Main party. Fluxter, have a look around here. Good, clean, I like that. Bring the rest of the guys up as well. There's been so much panicking. That medic who panicked, the medic who went berserk has almost certainly knocked himself unconscious, because the medics tend to carry stun ball launcher. That was a stun ball launcher going off, I'm sure of it. So he's probably unconscious, which means he's not a threat anymore, which is nice. I approve when I like it when they're not threats. And there's been at least one other going berserk and 2 panics, I think, something like that. Anyway, there's been a panic. There's an alien that's panicked over here somewhere, so it's probably gone into one of these 2 rooms. But it's unarmed, so it's not too much of a danger. Yeah, things are going pretty well, for me at least. The aliens are not having a good day. That's true. Yes, if we're lucky, that stun bomb going off might have taken out more than one alien. Right, we've done a load of scuttling forwards. I think we're ready to see what the aliens do this turn. They're still playing with the doors, so I mean they are sufficiently with it to move a bit. Let's move protoplasm to here. See if we spot that panicked alien. Nope. Let's put him here. Now it's a panicked alien, so it's not too dangerous. So I think I'm not too scared about advancing these guys. Now, if it's gone into the lift, then it'll take slightly longer to find because that's not going to be the first place I look. But that's okay. Right, none of these guys are particularly quick, so we'll carry on with Anima because he's the least slow of them all. Have a look through the door. Seems to be safe. Yeah, nothing there. Come back through the door again. Next. Move the other guys over. All these slow soldiers. So frustrating. Then, downstairs. Right. You come around here. Has the alien come down in the lift? No. Can you see the alien up the lift? No. That's not proof, but it's reasonable evidence. Let's put you back over there, because I think you're just going to lurk around this area and keep an eye on that lift for now. Fluxter, you're reasonably quick. Can we get you to here? Yes. Okay, good. Nothing there. Let's continue with the lining people up against the door strategy, because that does work pretty well. Peter, you're really fast. Let's bring you up to the front. I approve of people who can move. Ooh, Calcium, you're pretty good as well. Not quite as good as Peter, but yeah, not bad. Generally, I'm just going to line everybody up here and hope nobody throws a grenade at them. Although, as we saw earlier in the previous mission, having a grenade thrown at somebody in power armor doesn't really seem to do much to them. They don't seem to really mind. Maybe that's how I need to play this game. Just run around with a grenade launcher all the time and blow everything up. Right, but that is everyone. Let's let the aliens have a turn, see what they want to do. Okay, protoplasm. What's behind door number 1? Nothing. What's behind the alien door? Alien! Ah, I've run out of time units. Oh, it's lucky it's panicked and unarmed. That was a major fail. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, he's got a gun. Oh, has he got a gun? I can't really tell from here. All right. Well, hopefully Levin will be able to save the day by firing through. Okay. Levin, I'm sorry I called you a slowpoke. Can you save the day by shooting this alien? Yes, you can. Oh yeah, you're right. He definitely did have a gun. Wow. Okay, that was a lucky, a narrow escape then. There probably aren't. So that may. In that case, that means the panicked alien must have gone into the lift. So I guess we're going to have to go and deal with it with the guy, Frederick, the guy downstairs. That's you, my lad. So move to there. Up. Up. Curiouser and curiouser. Unless it's hidden in this tiny little corner around here. I guess that's where we'll look next turn. Yeah, you're right, Jeremy, but you're also suffering from stream lag. Yeah, so I don't know which was the unarmed one, unless it's that one. And it dropped its gun here and ran all the way over here, and then we shot it. That would explain why we managed to get in reaction fire before it tried to shoot us, actually. So, yeah, I guess that's what's happened. I'm not sure, to be honest. It is either tucked in this corner around here, which, to be fair, is a sensible place to go if you're panicking, or it was the one that ran up all the way up the side of the ship. I reckon it's the one that I reckon it dropped its gun here and ran all the way up here. That seems like the most likely explanation. Wait, yes, it is the beginning of a turn for you guys. Okay, Peter, go here because you're a speedy chap. Is that a dead alien there? It must be a dead alien because it can't be a live alien because he'd have said something about it. Yeah, there's a. Oh, that's the medic that stunned itself. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube lag is fairly horrendous, Jeremy. The trick for dealing with YouTube lag, if you want to try and catch up, is to play the stream at 1¼ times speed for a little while until it catches up every so often, just to make sure you're not quite so far behind. I've said it before. I think I say it at most streams when this topic comes up, but I think it's because YouTube is designed for watching videos, whereas Twitch is designed for watching live streams. So YouTube assumes you don't want to miss anything. So if there's a bit of an interruption in your connection, then YouTube pauses, whereas Twitch skips. So Twitch keeps you up to date. YouTube allows you to lag a little bit behind. Ah, they're shooting. Lots of shooting. Oh, sorry, Calcim. Damn it. Okay, who had one dead? Well, let's hope you're correct, is all I'm going to say. Yeah, I knew there's another one up here. Is that the lot? That's the lot. It's those little fiddly bits that are difficult to get in through. Maybe I need to use another blaster bomb to open up the walls up there as well, but that seems a little excessive. So, we killed 14 aliens, got all their corpses, and we recovered one live alien medic who was kind enough to stun himself for us, and we lost a soldier, which is unfortunate. Yes, a win is a win, but I'm trying to level up my soldiers, not in that way, Madman, in order to try and get them to be a little bit better. And each time one gets killed, then it wastes all of the effort we put into leveling them up and increasing their stats. So it's annoying when they get killed. Yes, okay, I can afford to buy new soldiers, but as they gradually get better and better, you want to try and keep them alive. Stats, yes. Who got dinged? So attack, you got a time units and an accuracy. Well done there. Frederick's a bit faster. Sam's quite a lot faster. Levin's a bit faster. Anima's decent amount faster as well. Good bump to accuracy for Levin there. Reaction fire time bump for Levin. He must have been the one who got off that reaction shot. And some minor accuracy buffs for, as I say, Tack, Fluxter, Joel, and Protoplasm. So good. Tack, you also got a 4-point health boost for getting shot fairly severely. Lots of other people manage that without getting shot, so I'd say there are better ways to do it. You also got a stamina boost, and I'm not sure where that came from, but it did. So yeah, congratulations on your stamina. Right, not run out. Short plasma rifle. Really? How are we short of plasma rifle clips? I'm very surprised. Maybe we'll stop using plasma rifles. Calcium died. He did get 2 kills before he died there, so a kill-to-death ratio of 2. That's not so bad, I suppose. Better than nothing. Better than... yeah. Oh, true, the aliens aren't using rifles, so we don't get any. Fair point. Buttload of elerium, though, which is why we came here. Maybe I should just get rid of all my plasma rifles at this point. They do seem to be a bit pointless. We might as well either use laser rifles or heavy plasmas. Go one extreme or the other with our weaponry. Right. Let's sell some junk. In fact, actually, let's unequip the plasma rifles from the whippet, because as I say, we're running out of ammo for them. So I don't know how we're running out of ammo for them though. I thought I kept about 50, but oh, take all those out from there. Apparently not. Apparently I did. Oh no, I got rid of it all because I thought, nah, we're not going to use plasma rifles anymore, and then immediately use plasma rifles. So yes, apparently that's how we do things around here. Right, so let's sell off some junk. Surgeries. We don't need 3 of those. We don't need 20. We certainly don't need 20 of those. We don't need this many power sources and navigations. We don't need any sectoid corpses. We don't need mine probe. Don't know about mine probes. Elerium. Yes, we've got decent amounts of elerium going on now. I approve of that. Stun bombs. I guess I'm keeping that at 50 because I seem to be keeping everything at 50. Plasma rifles. No thanks. Clips. No thanks. Heavy plasmas. Yeah, they're all just carrying heavy plasmas, which is why they're now able to sometimes get kills in on us, which is... it's slightly dull at this stage of the game, where you... I don't know, are we still seeing some plasma... We're not seeing any plasma pistols, because that's been a 1-on-1 for ages. Apparently we're not seeing any rifles, because we've run out of ammunition for them. Yeah, it is just heavy plasmas and occasional stun bombs. Electroflares, Cyan, Medicare, smoke grenade, laser pistol... Yeah, that all seems reasonable. I thought I'd hang on to the plasma pistol in case I want to do the research for it. I'm not gonna. No one's ever going to use them, but I thought I might as well. You never know. I might come over all completionist and decide I want to research absolutely everything. And I'm not going to stop researching until I've done everything. So. Oh, thank you, clown. Well, yeah, much appreciated. Let's get some more smoke grenades. Purchase. Smoke grenades. I've got 21 of them. Why is there so short in my Sky Ranger then? Maybe I've just not got enough in the... Obviously just not got enough in the Sky Ranger. Smoke grenade. Oh, yeah, I probably ran out in a past mission and then didn't increase the number over here again when I got a supply in again. That's probably what it was. Is there any point in still having the rocket launcher? It's not like I've been using it. It's basically been replaced with the egg launcher. Laser pistols. I could give one to the egg guy, but again, he might as well just grab a laser rifle when he's ready to leave the Sky Ranger. Rifles, yes, we do want. Smoke grenades, we want. Prox mines. I've stopped using prox mines. They're okay against sectoids, but other than that, they're useless. Medkits. Let's have a few more medkits, I think. Let's have 50% of the people with medkits. Flares 28, good. Heavy plasma, yes. Yes. Blast launcher, let's put that up to 4 bombs, just because. Alien grenade, 14. Yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. Okay. We need 2 more soldiers as well. Oh, let's do another rotate. Let's rotate the board again. So we'll take out all these people. Like that, if I can click. Apparently clicking is difficult. And then put in what's presumably going to be the C team. Oh dear. Like that. and then a few people from the bottom as well, so we can actually have some worthwhile shooting going on. Oh, that's a good point. Yes, I should resurrect Calcim and Caladrian. We need new ones of them. So all of my spare soldiers at the moment are over here in Cigar Box. So we can go over here. We can do a little bit of renaming, and these people are going to be surprisingly safe because they're way over in the other side of the world where they don't tend to go on missions. Caladrian the 7th and Calcim the 4th. Okay, and they're all in side training, aren't they? Because we've got loads of... Ooh, we've had some results. We've got a 65 here, we've got a 55 and a 5. Okay, well, you're psionically useless then, but these you're good. That's the joint best. You've got a score that's reasonable, so we'll just leave everyone in training because there's actually plenty of space over here. And just leave them working on their training, and then over here, I wonder if we've got any extra psi informations. So we've got 65, 55. Let's actually, go back to the correct base before I click on that button. There we go, psi training over here. We've got a 76 there. No God, you're amazing at psionics. Well done. Are you still watching? I haven't seen anything from you for a little while, but yeah, you are apparently you have an amazing brain. We've got a 34 from Hippo. You're a bit crap. Sorry, mate. Let's try fish food instead. Mark is a 65, so he's pretty good, as we know. Caladrian, pretty good, as we know. 17 for Saphir. Saphir, I'm afraid you're terrible at psionics. Let's find out about Poncho instead. 50. There's enough people who are doing much better than 50 that I think I'll find out about. So I'll put someone else in training. I'm not sure what my cutoff is. Maybe my cutoff is 60, or maybe my cutoff is just how I happen to feel about it when I look at that person and go, You can indeed, no God. You can bend spoons and you can bend aliens with your mind, which is what we care about significantly more at the moment. Right, okay. I think that's been quite a good sweep round everything that's been going on. Was there anything going on the geoscape at the moment? No. So we can... Oh yeah, at some point we want to go over and take out this base over here that's probably sectoid, but there's a small chance it might be something worse. Maybe we'll do that next week. We've got a crash over here. We've got we've got 3 bases that we know about at the moment, which is a bit shocking. And there's probably another one down here somewhere in Australia, I think. So maybe we should go out and pick up that base and this base, and then just stick with the the desert one or the desert one, because it's full of pudding. But yeah, the deserted one over here is good because it's further inside the radar range, which means we get a bit more advanced warning of the ships coming in. So there's a better chance of getting the Sky Ranger over there before they take off. And also the desert landscape is actually quite a forgiving one for doing missions in. It's easier than the even though I was grumbling before about how slow people move on sand dunes. It's quite a bit more forgiving for walking for exploring than ones in. Well, that might be a jungle one actually. I'm not sure. And certainly more forgiving than the ones where there's lots of farmhouses and things around, because there's lots of places for the aliens to hide. Whereas in the desert, okay, they might be on the other side of a sand dune, but at least they're not hiding behind a wall and taking pot shots out of a window. This one up here is also very easy because the ice sheet stuff, but yeah, we haven't had a chance to get that one. Doesn't seem to have as many delivery drops coming in, so. Okay, so we've got... I do sort of feel I should go out and destroy with this base, but I say, we'll leave that for next time. I'll have a think about that then, because it is now 10 past 11. It is my bedtime because I'm tired. So over here, how are things getting on? We are 6 days away from finishing the Avenger. That's pretty good. We are good away from finishing the heavy laser, so that's nice. We are gradually psionicizing our soldiers. We've got the storage spaces over here in Don't Cry For Me is going quite well. How much storage space have we used up over here? Nearly all of it. Okay, is it time to transfer some more junk over again? And by junk, I mean alien alloys. Now that I've got somewhere to keep it all. Yeah, we've got 96 of that is being taken up by the alien alloys. Out of the... Hang on. Oh, 96 out of 300. So a full third of our space is taken up by alien alloys. That's kind of ridiculous. Where's the rest of it gone? So we've got 30 by heavy plasma clips. Okay, but we do actually use those. That's worth hanging on to. 64 with all the elerium. I should probably ship some of that off to store elsewhere. Okay, let's transfer for another 500 alien alloys and 300 elerium over to Argentina to keep it. Or actually, I could send it to... No, let's send it to Cigar Box, because that's where, in theory, I do a load of the building work. And I've based a fighter out of there. In fact, I should look and see how much... I keep distracting myself. How much elerium? We've got 44 elerium over in Cigar Box, so that definitely needs some more. Down Under also has a Firestorm. I nearly said Firefly. That's not the right button. This is the right button. Elerium. It's got 21, so yeah, we should send some more to each of those. Let's do that then. So back over to Bagelville. Transfer to Cigar Box. We'll send... I think 50 is a good amount of elerium to send to each of these. And the game will warn me when they start to... Oops. When a ship gets back and can't refuel, so and it'll still have a decent amount of fuel, so it's not the end of the world. But I feel like I might as well try and keep these topped up a little bit. Lyrium. Another 50 for you. I am tempted to build some more Firestorms now that I've got decent amounts of elerium available, because these two interceptors are basically useless. Because they can't catch anything anymore. So maybe I should, yeah, Cigar Box. Let's have Cigar Box build another Firestorm. Could build a Lightning. Yeah, I could build a Lightning, and then that could go out after relatively small craft, shoot them down, and be able to attack them as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build a Lightning. So we've got plenty of all of that. Build that. Oh, okay. We need to cancel this build first. You think an Avenger for the B team? What's the price difference between them? Nothing that matters. It's an extra UFO power source and probably more alien alloys. I didn't even look, but all that stuff is dirt cheap. And money, but money is peanuts. It takes 34,000 hours to produce one of those, though, whereas the Lightning only takes 18,000 hours, so it's twice as quick to build. But I do have 100 engineers down here, so it's not too bad. You bring up an interesting suggestion. Yeah, all right. Let's give them a... Yeah, but it doesn't need the Lightning doesn't need more than one weapon, because the stuff I shoot down, apart from the battleships, it never gets a chance to shoot back because we outrange it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But the Avenger will fit more soldiers on it and will allow us to have more yeah, it is just generally faster and better. It's going to be expensive in the elerium, but I'm farming that quite nice for fuel. I assume it uses more fuel. But yeah, all right, you've convinced me. Let's make an Avenger. 164 engineers apparently. I can't use all of them because the Avenger takes up so much workshop space. But sure, whatever. Right, there we go. So it'll be 8. That one's going to be finished before the other Avenger I'm building. That's ridiculous. I knew I should have built them down here. Oh, you think the fuel consumption's the same? Well, in that case, there's no reason not to make an Avenger. Then once that's finished, we can send this Firestorm over to Zebra or Don't Cry For Me. Make another Firestorm, send that over as well. Yeah, this is a good plan. I like this plan. I was also going to transfer a large quantity to Don't Cry For Me. That's the storage place. So from here, we are going to send a large quantity of alloys. Let's keep it at 500 here. That seems like a number. It's a number I might even occasionally remember. This is a slow process. So yeah, once I've finished doing all this tidying up, I shall be ending the stream, as I was saying. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. There was a video came out yesterday for supporters. It was a Factorio one that was all about what you should take on your first trip up to space, because lots of people were asking for that. So I think that's hopefully going to be a popular one. So check that out if you're a supporter and you haven't already. It'll come out for non-supporters next week, next Tuesday. But if you're really keen to see it and you haven't yet, then this might be a good opportunity to pick it up. To pick up a supporter role by becoming a subscriber on Twitch, a member on YouTube, I think it's called, or or dropping in a donation on Ko-Fi. And to be honest, dropping in the donations on Ko-Fi is the best way from my point of view, because that way I get a higher proportion of the money you spend. Just to be brutally honest there. Anything else I want to send? No, I don't think so. There will be the usual Factorio videos coming out on Thursday and Friday, and I've got some other Tuesday videos planned and in the sort of the process of being developed. So there's lots going on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. All 5 of you are watching on Twitch. I'm guessing the people watching on YouTube probably are already subscribed because that's how things tend to work with this. Yes, so yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. Is there anything I've forgotten to do before I finish the stream? I don't think there is, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Right. Well, yes. Thank you everyone for watching. You're all welcome. Thank you, Johan, Tak, Madman. You're all very very welcome. I hope you've enjoyed it. Free dried ice cream and orange tang. Yeah, that's a good idea for your first trip to space. Let's see if we can equip the craft with equip a craft with some of that, shall we? No, I don't see that in the list. I'm afraid. What's the inventory? Oh, interesting. You can load up your soldiers before you go to make so you don't have to do it when you get out there. Interesting. That must be an open XCOM thing that I have not previously, that I was not previously aware of. I did notice that half my soldiers are in their pajamas though, so let's go in here and set that up, because otherwise I will forget and then I'll feel very very stupid. Let's do power suits for the newbies at the top here. All these guys who, no, not you. You're injured. You don't get any armor. You don't get any armor if you're injured. That's just a waste. Congratulations, Nogard. You get a flying suit because I ran out of power suits. There we go. Right, so you're all armed and armored now. So so I won't feel too. All right, let's give Mike a flying suit as well because he's there and I've got enough. Right. Okay, well, I'm glad the stream worked well for you. Yeah, right. As I seem to be prevaricating a little bit, so I'm just going to say thank you very much for watching and actually end the stream here. So I hope you've all enjoyed it, and we'll see you on Monday for the Factorio stream, and back again next Wednesday for some more XCOM. And hopefully things will continue to go well. Oh, have I put everybody in side training? I can. Yes, I have. Right. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.